Oh, yo, sorry about that. My friend came over. I had to cook him in Dragon Ball Z, and then, you know, my phone died. And, yeah. So, everything's going according to plan with the Coppa Italia. I wish I could say the same for UEFA Champions League, although it's just not bad. Actually, it is, because Molde just got scored on now. They're down 3-2. Um, Mega. Oh, Mega, you're almost first. Mega, Mega, you really have blue eyes? Tried to warn you about Man U, bro. Oh, how is that game? Oh, I didn't bet, dude. I didn't bet on that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? That was way too iffy a game. Dude, there were the three quarterfinals yesterday. I cleaned up on, dude. Like, I said I just didn't I just wasn't sure of Tottenham, bro. I'm yeah, yeah, Jiggy, I know what's going on. I just like wasn't. I said man, you might win. That's what I said. Like yesterday though, when I said Arsenal will win, Liverpool will win, fucking Sandro Tonali will win. Notice I didn't say Newcastle. I said Sandro Tonali with the fucking hat trick. Um, how blue, how blue, Mega? Blue enough to match the custom jacket that like I'm thinking about having made for you. Chelsea won. Oh yeah, word. Of course they did, bro. That was the easiest pick. And hat trick for ooh. Yo, so I'm looking at right now. All the Cubs have been pretty easy calls this week. Truth, right? Obviously the Coppa Italia last round of 16 game right here, Inter. Now the key, Jiggy, is with the Cups, and for me it's the Coppa Italia, right? Just like for me it's Serie A when it comes to in-game parlays. That's where the real big fucking wins are. That's how I won almost 40 grand yesterday. Um, because I had three to work off of. And honestly, that Atalanta game, I had two in-game parlays that were identical, except the fifth leg on one was that the last goal would be scored between the 80th, rather the 81st and 90th minute, right? And on the other one, it was that Chisana would score the last goal. Both were true, which is crazy. But right now, so Coppa Italia, you got Inter versus Udinese. I almost fucked my in-game parlay was almost fucked, but then 45 minutes plus 2 added right before halftime. Fucking Aslani sealed that shit, right? So I had the first goal, and Arnautovic sealed it too. So I had the first goal being scored at the 10-minute interval of 21 to 30. Minute 30, Arnautovic got it. And I had Inter up 2-0 at halftime. Got it. Another leg is that Inter is up halftime. Okay, that in itself, right? So that's 3 legs. Inter advances as a 4th leg, obviously. And Inter wins the second half. Okay? So, for example, for Inter to lose the second half, what would have to happen, for example, would be Inter doesn't score again and Udinese scores. Simple as that. Holy shit, look at Molde equalize back. 66 minutes and it's fucking 3-3. That's an exciting game, probably, that I'm not going to turn on, sadly, because I'm a nationalist. How the fuck is Fiorentina? I knew this. I'm reacting like I just discovered it. Fiorentina is down 1-0, 65 minutes into a game against a Portuguese bitch-made team. We got, okay, Greek team doing what they need to do. 3-0. We got a 1-1 draw. APOL versus Astana. Real Betis is doing what they need to do, up 1-0. And I sniped this last minute on one parlay. my Polacks against the Czechs. Yagi. I never ever want to try to pronounce this. Jagiellonia, even though I bet on that team a lot. Hey, Man United just got one back. Xerxes, 3-1. 2 more and it's fucking overtime. Chelsea's up 5-0. Look at that. Dude, Chelsea's doing good this season in Premier League as well. But it's a weird season for Premier League, huh? Mega, I need writing advice for something. I have a sec right now. Mega, I always have time for you. I literally always have time for you. Like, DM me. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not trying to, I'm not even being weird. Like, DM me. Like, we have actual shit to talk about. Like, I mean, you thought I hadn't read Kane's book for one thing. Do I think Man City will get top 4? What? I haven't looked at the table in a minute. Where are they at right now? Jigsaw. I mean, I know Liverpool is gonna fucking win, which is nice because they're my team. I think Man United is on the come up in Premier League, even though they were last time I looked they were 13th. I think Man is the seed. Like, cause remember we're coming up on only halfway through the season, bro. Man United, I think, ends in the top 6. To be honest, Rashford's a beast. Is he even on the field though right now, Rashford? What is Jens up to? Did I take Jens? I didn't take Lupano. City are 5th, but they look so shit. Word, they do. They really do. What is it right now then? Is it Liverpool? I know Liverpool's 1st. Where's Arsenal? Are they 3rd? Give me the top 6 for Premier League, man. Rashford's leaving when? Where's he going? Cause Rashford, I have no loyalty to Man United, bro. I'm not a loyalist except in Serie A. Well, actually, I'm acting like a Man United fan. I'm a Liverpool fan, actually. But Serie A, it's like, even without Ciro Immobile, Lazio is my team. You know, and yes, I know they ate a dick 6-0 to Inter, but guess what they also did? In the Coppa Italia, they beat Napoli 3-1, so. You win some, lose some, unless you're me, and then you just win. Stupid, man. Mega ask me, you need writing advice or something for work when I have a sec. Mega, I'm all ears. I'm not busy just because I'm talking about other things. In fact, the reason I'm talking about other things is because I'm trying to look busy because I don't want to seem desperately waiting for you to. Okay, I'm writing for a video game. You can earn these different vistas to customize the environment outside your home. It sounds like some Sims type game. But one of them is like an underwater scene and one is outer space. Like, you mean like as seen from inside the vista or villa? Because, by the way, Mega, vista just means view. I think you mean villa. No, vista doesn't make sense. Vista in both actually in Spanish, Italian, Romanian, and Portuguese. Vista just means vista means view. So it would be villa, Villa. Would be a villa would overlook you could have in like one of those like what was that game I can't remember. It was like The Sims, but you were like these little weird character things. I'm getting pushback, but I think view or setting makes more sense. Well, what's the context? Like, is it like the something vista or the something setting or like what? Like, what's the context of it? And are you writing this video game for Sky, or is this like a 1099 freelance writing job? How'd you come to be writing for a video game? Well, actually, let's solve your problem first. Like, what's your like? Are you having to like more or less title these locations, or like how are they being referred to? Like in what context? Because like that, I mean that that kind of decides a lot of this shit. Like switching to your underwater view. And what you're doing though are you like basically like um okay. I think you should switch it for each thing. Like for example, like you're you say shit that like doesn't make sense but makes sense like within the universe of the game, like switching to your underwater cabin for example, and then maybe and then what was the other one, and then you know like you know like relocating to your fucking to your to your outer space balcony, you know like keep it fresh for each location, you know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, you don't need a shared noun or title. In fact, if you use one, it almost is hard on the ear, you know what I'm saying? Juice Man, are you physically capable of that? I don't know. Jeez. Yo, where you at, Jiggy? Man United got two back now. They're one away from equalizing, bro. 7 minutes. All it took was Xerxes, and then 7 minutes later, Diallo, dude. Ariana, am I emo? How do you define emo, Ariana? What is emo to you? That's not a smart ass response. I'm genuinely asking. I don't know if I am. Hala Madrid, random clips. Madrid's not playing today. They played yesterday, bro. They won the Intercontinental Cup. How is Fiorentina down 1-0? This is upsetting me. Fiorentina is looking like shit, man. They lost to Bologna. Am I capable? Don't insult me. Two huge goalkeeper errors from the Spurs. Yeah, Jigsaw Kid. You could call a goal scored a big goalkeeper error. You it's a don't let's not acknowledge that Xerxes and Diallo like fucking dribbled the ball all the way. I'm not watching the game, so I don't even know like how those goals are achieved. Cheddarhead, favorite hardcore band? Hardcore, huh? Bad Brains, maybe. The Germs. I mean, I hate genres, but I love all kinds of fucked up music, but Swans, they're Swans. You hearing the Kamzat versus Pereira rumors? Cheddarhead never happened. 205 tie never happened, buddy. It is fake news. It is fake news. Nah, man, watch the two goals, trust me. I can't watch them. My eyes are glued to a, to a very important, $4,700 off this last Cobra Italia round of 16 game. Ronnie, what a chance for Man U, Ronnie. Exactly, that's what I was trying to tell Jigsaw. Mega, are you saying you want to allow me to do it? Oh, the germ. Yeah, yo, Mega, check it out. You like cemeteries? Look at this. That is me at Darby Crash's grave, and that is Darby Crash. You see that? Mega, that's cute that you have bear mace, and it would work on Juice Man because he's from a place where like spray hurts grown men. But I need to get you a stun gun. Seriously, like every girl woman should have a stun gun, because like if you're being chased or followed, you're gonna be nervous. You're not gonna be able to reach in your handbag or purse, grab it and aim it properly. But if you grab a stun gun, okay, like you turn around and just hit the noise of it, go, I see you, fuck off, right? 9 times out of 10 they will. If not, and they still rush you through 3 layers of clothes, you hit them with a stun gun. Motherfuckers doing the fish while you're on the phone with 911, and you're safe. You know what I mean? My hair is so good. Thank you, David D. Mega, I'm bear spray proof. Yeah, see, bear, Mega bear mace is I mean it's good. It's better than nothing, but you do want a stun gun. Seriously, very important thing for an attractive woman in New York City. Which is why they're illegal in New York City. They're not illegal, they're illegal to have shit there, which is why I need to overnight one. Jesus Christ, Lord, please. Grandma, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Alright, yo, Juice Man, come on. Jiggy Keeper is trash. Word. Yo, who's the goalie for who's in the box for fucking Tottenham? That's so cool. I saw Darby's jacket recently. Which jacket he had? He had more than one. Yeah, yo, Mega, you ever read this? You ever read fucking Lexicon Devil? It's like all these interviews from like as far back as like 1977 to like, when the book came out, like probably like 7 or 8 years ago. But the way that the interviews are compiled build like a narrative. You know what I'm saying? So like, Lane, where you at? Mega. I came into this world like a puzzled panther. Fucking, how's it go? Evolution is a process too slow to save my soul. You know it? No one realizes what a fucking genius Darby Crash was. I hate that they made that shit movie. I would, like, I'll make a real movie about the germs at some point. Like a real, like a... Mega, have you seen Decline of Western Civilization, though, the documentary of them? Oh, wow. Holy shit. I just asked that and scrolled down. Oh, that's dope. Yo, Penelope Spheres literally lives across the street from me at my nice apartment. Who would play Darby in my movie? Fucking I would. You kidding? No, I'm joking. Who would play Darby? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Lorna Doom probably. I'd be a little. I'd think outside the box. Probably Anya Taylor-Joy for Lorna Doom. Pat Smear, I'd have. Pat Smear. I have to think about that one too. Because you need a guy who's half black, half German. You don't really need a guy like that, but yeah. And Don Bowles. You know where Jimmy Dorsetti was his real name, their drummer. You know who Don Bowles actually was that he named himself after. Because like it was like some journalist that committed suicide or something. No, Mega. They shouldn't have. What they should have done is they should have never made that Bob Dylan movie. Okay, how dare they? By the way, Timothy Chalamet is a nice kid. Like, I've met him and shit. All the shit that he says in interviews is fed to him by his publicist. Alright? He's a bit of an empty vessel. Him and I do share the same birthday, though, so... You know. Actually, that means nothing. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. Oh... Wow, Udinese almost fucking scored. Thoughts on Corey Feldman? Thoughts and prayers. Oh, Feldman. Thoughts on Corey Feldman? He was one of the fucking child star drug addicts whose life they fucked up. I mean, he had a better life than Christian Brando, for sure. Yo, look at Chelsea just embarrassing the fucking Shamrock Rovers. He gave one up though early. Alright, Inter, you gotta score one more fucking time. Thoughts on COVID? Like, the Chinese win, man. The Spurs keeper's drunk. That's what I like to hear, bro. Let's have a fucking penalty kickoff, for fuck's sake. We got all these knockout games. Yo, how about Molde versus Lada Boleslav tied 3-3? Hello, random, but I was just cheated on. Tallulah, I'm assuming that you're a woman, right? Yo, Juice Man, I ruined it. How about I showed you that it was available to be watched, you motherfucker, and then I played it for you. And then I told you where you could find it anytime you wanted. Tallulah, you were just cheated on? How did you find out? Are you sure? Hold on. You said you were just cheated on, like how recently? And let's make sure this actually happened before you potentially jump to conclusions. I'm not undermining what you're saying. I know you're trolling me, Juice Man. I'm trolling you back, bro. I'm not. Do you think I'm really upset? No. We were both there. We both know. I know we both know what happened, bro. It's all good. Tallulah, hold on. Tallulah said she was just cheating on. Let's try not to make light of that. Tallulah, seriously, how do you are you sure you were cheated on? That's a yes or no question before we fell for it. Are you sure? Like, are you positive? I'm talking about no doubt in your mind, no reasonable doubt in anyone's mind who's presented with whatever evidence you may have found. I cannot believe Fiorentina is fucking about to lose 1-0 to a soy fucking Portuguese team. Look at you talking about the star sign bullshit? What's star sign bullshit? Stop yapping, Juice Man, you fool. Chippy chopper. I need Inter, win, and Spurs. Oh, nice. Okay. I just need I need another goal from Inter, Ron. That's what I fucking need. One more. One more for Daddy. Dude, Lorenzo Luca is not to be ignored though, right, Ron? As Udinese's striker, he really isn't. And yo, you said Rashford was leaving Man United. Is that real? Yeah, yup. There. Copyright strikes. Yo, this is what Juice Man. This is what I go through for your fucking ass. Copyrights, fucking shit that I have to deal with. Ooh, yes, Fiorentina just fucking finally equalized at 87 minutes. Can they do it? Can they turn this shit around? 0-0 on can the Polacks score for me? I need some Polish power right now to make me confident in my KSW picks. Why does his neck look like ass hair? Who? Are you talking about me? Are you talking? What a dumbass, retarded thing to say, bro. It's called 5 o'clock shadow. Did you see the orange orb shoot down the drone? No, no, dude. All I see is Mega's piercing blue eyes. Mammy, he's from a weak city called the Bronx. Yeah. Uh, Mommy, I was born in Italy, and I grew up in New York City. I live in Los Angeles now. I'm from New York City. So many draws incoming, right? Thal. Inevitable conclusion, right? Actually, how many? So we got a 0-0 on Giulianonia. Dude, I hope Fiorentina get their shit together. They got, come on, it's not out of time yet. What the fuck's going on? Oh, double red cards on APOEL versus Astana. Interesting. What the fuck happened? We got a 3-3 tie. Yeah, come on, Molde. Yo, fucking Tottenham. Son got him. God damn it. I mean, I don't even need Man United to win. I just want to see something go to fucking overtime. I guess I'll have to wait till the fucking quarterfinals and semifinals. I really wanted that Tottenham Man U game to go extra time. Come on, Fiorentina. What the fuck? Grab a Bic razor or something? Are you talking to me, bro? Yo, Western. Dude, Western. Grab some antabuse, bro. Like, alright, don't come at me. Yeah, Ron, you should be good. APOL and Nicosia. Yeah, the APOL game. Wait, APOL and Nicosia. Yeah, are you talking about the double red card? Oh, Jen scored? Nice. Goal straight from a corner. Jiggy, are you talking about the Tottenham game? Giuliano, you've been streaming non-stop for... No, I'm not. No, I haven't. I've been streaming for 31 minutes almost. Molde also finally 4-3. Really? FYI, I'm gonna have to change this profile pic when you go. Yo, Mega, I thought you were gonna be in. Yo, Mega, just make a different. No, Mega, don't do that. Just make a different YouTube channel. And no, Mega. Just make a different YouTube channel for them. It'll be easier too, cause you can like your little nephews, your like make them a YouTube channel. Just make an additional Gmail. I'm not saying that for selfish reasons, okay? I'm saying that because it basically helps you regulate shit because good job, Ron. Damn, Chelsea 5-1. Yo, Mega. No, I didn't say you couldn't poke any fun, Western. I just came back at you a little bit. God, I can't believe this is that fucking team. Tree alert. Yo, Mega, you're going home to where? You're going home to to DC? Or Massachusetts? Wait, Mega. And where's the girl that got you? Mega. When are you going home? How long are you yeah, you said when you go home for Christmas. When is that? Are you not gonna be in cause I'm serious. I'm actually trying to figure out. I get so do I go to Seattle, Tacoma? Do I go potentially to Hawaii? Do I go to Florida? New York? Or do I host someone here? You'll be back on the 27th? What whose birthday is December 27th? Maya. Holy shit, Molde got that. Yo, Fiorentina though, right? Yes, that's right, man. It's my birthday on the 27th. And I'm seriously, because a bunch of different people, friends of mine and shit, right, are telling me I should come back to New York and shit. Not move back, but come back for my birthday through New Year's and shit, right? Maybe the first week of January, maybe slightly longer. I don't know. But I'm not doing that unless you're around, because no new people equals nothing to look forward to. And when I say look forward to, I mean I literally just mean the sort of allure of the unknown. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm not being you know what I'm saying. Giuliano, does your family own Olive Garden? Yo, Nocho got him. Yo, Nocho, that was for both of us. Fucking calling us fucking guineas and shit. Talking about Olive Garden. Go fuck your mother. No, my family doesn't own Olive Garden, but I'll buy it with what I'm about to win off this fucking Inter game, you piece of shit. Who the fuck who was it that said that? Mega, you hear me, right? Ricardo Moreno. Yo, yeah, Ricardo Moreno. Ricardo Moreno's a fucking spick. Ricardo Moreno, you're a fucking spick, fucking wetback ass, fucking taco truck worker. All right. Like my family has nothing to do with Olive Garden, bro. But you probably work in the fucking kitchen. Can you even hear me? He said other shit before. You got a crock pot? No chill. What are you gonna use it for, dude? Yo, no chill. My um, no chill. I have this friend, or well, I mean, he's still my friend, but he had this girlfriend for the longest time, and she would get him. She would do shit like Mega did, I guess, kind of the other day, where like when she would get him gifts, right? She would buy shit that she wanted. Holy shit, yo, Man United got one at 90+4. Yo, can they equalize? Um, right? And so she got a crock pot, right? And I forget, there was something that he really fucking wanted where it's like the size and weight of a crock pot. What did Ricardo do? He fucking he said some shit about Olive Garden, bro. Some fucking like calling me a fucking guinea and shit. That's why when you timed him out, I was like fucking pot it on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Ricardo, fuck you, bro. Why's your back so wet all the time? You fucking ink. You're a man who speaks Spanish, but you're somehow of Incan descent, and you're fucking calling me a fucking wop. Go fuck your mother. Seriously. Jiggy, last 10 seconds, it's all over. There you go. You're Ron, am I gonna hit that last leg? Enter consolation goal for Udinese. Dude, that consolation goal for Udinese actually would work too. Honestly, it's the difference between just over $4,000 and just over two. Ooh. So 4 minutes of added time. Yeah, I don't think Inter got shit on us. Yo, come on, Man United. Make shit interesting. Nah, they're not gonna do it. Thoughts on Taco Bell being the most authentic Mexican food? It's not, bro. I'm in Los Angeles, buddy. I had to fucking, I had to really, like, you think I do research for UFC cards? I had to fucking, like, mine everything to fucking find, like, the 3 decent Italian restaurants here. But good Mexican food, bro. Literally, I flicked a cigarette and there's a fucking pamphlet for a really good Mexican place. Alright, well, whatever. 1900 instead of, like, 4100. It's just money. No, that video was lit, man. I very much appreciate it, dude. And thank you for fucking, thank you for including me in that. Thank you for what you said. Thank you very much for fucking, like, calling lucrative what he is first, and then by the time you got to me being like, Gio is the opposite of this piece of shit. That's like, that actually means a lot, dude. And also, you know, and like and honestly, it's like hopefully, like, like, people see that and they're like, oh, okay, the opposite of a guy who I've lost money following the betting advice of, okay, let me check that dude out, and then people don't lose money, you know? Which is another way of saying they make it. But Fiorentina is the last club on the planet for betting. Ron, you're saying that, you know what, dude? Look, like, I didn't, first of all, I didn't have an in-game parlay on Fiorentina. And they tied it, bro. It was a draw no bet. I literally did not lose any money, dude. I didn't have a single fucking game go wrong because of draw no bet. Bet US. Please. Please, look into it, folks. I almost did. Molde, though, Molde didn't, they canceled off the parlay because they pulled out that fourth goal. 0-0 on the Polacks. Fiorentina tied it. It took them long enough, you're right. Inter did what I needed them to do. Them win. That's a Kirgo bet, that in-game parlay on Inter. So them winning inside of 90 minutes allows me one loss of one leg on that in-game parlay. And that loss of that leg was them winning the second half because technically it was tied. So I could have won 4,100 on that, but instead I won just under $2,000. Fiorentina. Oh, you're talking about Fiorentina? I mean, bro, they lost. Come on. I mean, Fiorentina is not as consistently unreliable. See, like, Fiorentina is a team where it's like it's all about who they're up against, dude. So you're kind of right in the international tournaments. You're kind of right. Inside of Serie A, bro, it's all about who they're playing. Like, Bologna was gonna beat them. I'm surprised Bologna only beat them 1-0. What music do you listen to? Fucking military marching bands, bro. I listen to so much music, man. It's like pick like a type of music you like and ask me like what kind of music within that type of music, because it's like it's so beyond broad, dude. I don't mean to be a dick, but like, yo, Mega, are you going to be back in New York by my birthday? Is something like I bet, Mega, I'm like literally, like you realize that, right? That like, like, I'm not gonna say I'm planning my life based on your whereabouts. But I have 5 options for Christmas, my birthday, and New Year's, right? Yo, Mega, you know what? Yo, you know what'll be dope too if I do end up hanging out with you on New Year's, is that like I'll be chilling with you, No Chill will be chilling in Japan with his super chill Japanese girl, and everybody's watching Rising. Everybody. Like, everybody. Fuck the Times Square bullshit. Jiggy, can I ask you something? Yo, Jiggy, can I ask you something? Can I get a hand with this jigsaw puzzle? Ron, what do you want to ask Jiggy? Do I need to meet it? Joy Division, Foo Fighters. Wow, Joy Division and Foo Fighters. So Joy Division's good. Foo Fighters, so you to hit a big drop off. Foo Fighters, bro. I can't co-sign Foo Fighters. Joy Division all day. Alright, so Joy Division. The Damned, fucking, the Stranglers, Misfits, Buzzcocks, fucking, what else we got? 45 Grave, why the fuck not? Right? Wire, addicts, soft cell, Sex Pistols. Alright. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Anthony, why do you have a child's face? Are you a child? How old are you, Anthony? I'll be too whacked out on MDMA to watch. Mega, I should be in New York by your birthday, but I feel like if we hang out in real life, then we won't be friends anymore. I'll become... Yo, first of all, she wasn't a housekeeper. She was temporarily working as a housekeeper. All this shit with Erica, because she was over here fucking, like, twice. Like, Erica is not somebody that... Mega, okay, let me explain something to you. Okay. I've talked to you about, like, fucking, like, literature, writing. You just asked me a writing question for work, right? Those are all things that, you know, like, God bless them, that the two people you just mentioned, like, yeah, we're never gonna have those conversations, okay? Like, and not even because they're stupid, but because they don't they don't optimize their intelligence to a degree where I enjoy spending time with them. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. That makes sense, right, Maya? Like, you get what I'm saying? Do you like Pretender and Everlong by them? Are you talking about by who? Pretender and like, wait, hold on, Chippy Chopper. By Pretender and Everlong by... Everlong is not a song by Joy Division. Joy Division started off with this song about Rudolph Hess. Nope, Ron, I didn't ban you. Thanks. Ron, where you been? Mega, you heard what I said, right? Can you do a joke for me? Absolutely. Please. Nah, man, I don't like the Foo Fighters. I just named like a shitload of them. Yuri Geller? Probably. How about young Al Pacino when he got arrested when he was 21? That makes sense, right? Like, Mega, there's like a mutual interest and respect for each other's intelligence. That, like, footsteps. And artistic taste. Like, literally I could, like, if you're on, hold on. Sorry, I just really like this song. Keep it with Joy Division for a second. Mega, like, if we were on the phone right now, right? If we were on the phone right now, we could talk for like 3 or 4 hours about fucking books, music, film, your job, New York City versus LA, traveling in general, like your life's trajectory, and mine if you're interested. like speculations on human relationships and psychology, okay? Like the thematic structure of anything you're working on or anything I'm working on. You hear what I'm saying? Alright? These are all conversations that I will never have with Erica, for sure. And God bless her with Alejandro either. You got me? Did somebody say Jew? That was you, Hubert. You said it. Is who Jewish? No, Chad King. I'm not Jewish. I'm Sicilian. Oh, this guy, fucking Hubert's back. Wait, Hubert, didn't you convert to not being a piece of shit, man? I thought, were you the one that I was able to speak logic to? Oh, Yuri Geller? Oh, that's who. No, I don't look like Yuri Geller, dude. I look more like Ian Curtis than fucking Yuri Geller. I don't really look like either. If any of you know who Louis Garrel is, I get that from people who know film. Otherwise I get young Tom Cruise, which I always thought was gay. No. Hubert, please enjoy the stream. Please, Hubert. Humbert. See, Mega gets that reference. See, Mega, you get a reference and no one else in the chat does. Like, oh, they're talking about Yuri. They're not talking about Yuri, not you. You mean they're talking about Yuri Geller, not me. Okay. Yeah, how about that? Oh wow, fucking Joy Division covered Sister Ray by the Velvet Underground. Yo, Mega, this is kind of a shit cover of Sister Ray, isn't it? By Joy Division. I think we're gonna play the original. I'm kind of feeling the Velvet Underground right now. You know what I'm really feeling is some copyright claims. They're gonna be on my ass. I don't give a fuck. Rally inside. Mega, you heard all the things I just said, right? All the fucking layers and planes of connection and communication that I just laid out for you, right? And in doing so, right, I'm trying to establish a platitude or a paradigm or a fucking goddamn phenomenon, if you want, right? Mega, you're listening? I hope you are, because what I'm saying is, alright, you also have a dire need, like a very, 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 it's very important, okay, that you stop trying to fucking, like, forecast how shit's gonna go and just kind of, like, let shit happen, as you have been doing, as you cannot stop yourself from doing, because that is your nature, right? But, like, you think that it's not the responsible thing to do, or whatever the fuck, right? You know, I mean, when I say or whatever the fuck, I'm not speculating, like, or whatever the fuck, like, however the fuck you want to phrase it, okay? So, what you're doing, Mega, is you're limiting yourself, you've chosen a life and somewhat of a lifestyle that you enjoy, because that's what people do. People don't do what they don't feel like doing, okay? People don't do what they don't feel like doing unless they're forced to, or unless what they don't feel like doing becomes something they think they need to do out of fear of some nebulous consequence, okay, that is not real, okay? So you say that you feel like if we met up and hung out in New York, you would be relegated to the position in my life of one of the girls that I, I guess sought refuge from the aftermath of my breakup with, right? But the reality is that can never happen, okay? That can never happen because we've already established somewhat of a connection on an intellectual basis, okay? Which also establishes mutual respect. Got the time. Alright. Megan, you hear me, right? This isn't a waste of thoughts and emotions and expressions, right? Mega, see, this is the thing, right? Nothing's ever clear cut, right? I'm in the you could say that any single person is in the aftermath of the breakup of their last relationship. Okay, you got three guys like spinning plates that you're fucking around with, right? Like, I mean, do I give a shit? No. Do I give a shit? No. Cause why? Cause we have shit to talk about. Cause find each other interesting and shit, right? That's all. Like, that's all shit ever has to be. You don't need these fucking, you don't need things to be in this, like the stars will never align in the way that you think that they have to, which is artificial anyway. Okay? To where everything's fucking perfect, you know? Like, so the idea of something is going to give you trepidations no matter what. And you know this just from your life, obviously, right? That it's much better to like to just sort of you know indulge in life experience than to fucking than to try to stagger out plans and try to, just sort of artificially structure your life for fear of, like, what? Can you even name something for what? For, like, what do you think? You're gonna be used? You're not scared of getting used, Mega, because the way that you have like the relationships that you have right now, um you've already figured out how to turn what some other person in your position, what would be for some other person in your position, I should say, you know what would be a situation where they were getting used. You've already figured out how to turn that into mutual benefit. And in the one of those three relationships, as I know, as from what you told me, obviously, upon closer inspection, obviously there's more to it. I mean, there's really not more to it. There's just details and shit, you know. But, the one of those relationships that you feel pressured, and you do feel pressured to fucking, to stay in. I'm not killing no shot. That you do feel pressured to stay in is, the one that you don't like. And it's like, why, so it's like, why do you feel pressure to stay in it? Because it's like, because it's what because it fits, checks all the boxes of what you think you're supposed to, So basically, what I'm saying is, and I'm not killing the chat. I'm trying to be honest with myself. Oh well, yeah, but Megan, see, they can handle it. Yeah, see, Juice Man, I'm still in love with my baby mama. It's been a year. I left her. She's still in my alpha head constantly. Word. I mean, I don't know if you're serious, but I hope you are. Mod's got nice rack. Yo, you know what, Slav? Wait, Slav, are you telling me to cheer up? Dating is hard with my name, says Hubert. Hubert's funny. Dating is not... Dude, then go by something... What's your middle name, bro? See, like, this is the thing, man. Like, it's like... And I mean, he's joking, Mega. Hubert going, dating is hard with my name. But, like, that actually is some shit some guy would say. Or, like, somebody would say. I can't do this because it could mean that. Or I can't do this because I don't want to, whatever, like, or like, this probably isn't a good idea because, like, whatever. Like, shut up and just fucking, just like, just live your life. Like, you're not, it probably won't be a negative experience because you've experienced all the negative experiences. Not all of them that a person can, but, like, you just trust your gut instincts. Well, so-called gut instincts come from your brain. So trust your brain and your intuition. And speaking of intuition, where's Lane to tell me about how she did on soccer today? Guillermo Blanco, nasally voice, huh? Well, bro, I grew up in New York City. Guillermo, what does your voice sound like? Do you sound like fucking, like, do you hold on, Guillermo, what's your, when you sing, are you like a tenor, are you a mezzo-soprano, or do you not know, or do you sound like a fucking border jumping fuck, because that's what you sound like to me, Guillermo Blanco. White William, that's what your name literally means, White William, and you have a fucking gay green fucking Mario mushroom. Douglas, try not to get too hung up on frivolous hoes, bro. Bro, I'm not hung up on frivolous hoes at all. Dude, yo, fucking bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday. No, shit, I'm not, dude. And fucking anyone in this fucking chat knows that. Megan knows that. She freaking raffled off the name of 2 of them. Think I'm hung up on them? I had a breakup with a girl that I dated for 7.5 years, bro. Not 7.5, actually. Like 6 3/4, to be honest. But who the fuck counts quarters in a relationship if you're not gay, right? I did for a period of weeks because I was fucking heartbroken over some shit that was half my fault anyway. Now I'm very, very clear minded. It's not about being hung up on something, you know? Like, because if you're, Douglas, if you're hung up on something, there's a reason for it. You can't force yourself to feel or not feel things, you know? I'm getting ready to pull up on the homegirl with the PayPal info. I was supposed to pull up on it earlier, but I fell asleep. Hold on, Douglas. Douglas, something's been brought to my attention, man. And, I think we need to discuss it. Yeah. Who said you were frivolous? Yo, Mega, he shouldn't. I don't know if he should beg for her forgiveness unless he did something. Unless he did something where her forgiveness is warranted. But I don't know that story. I'll talk to Juice Man about that at some point. Salty. I'm not salty, man. I wasn't coming. I didn't. Guillermo, I'm not. Guillermo, I didn't come at you for real, bro. I'm just fucking around. You know that. Mega, when you say you're not frivolous, are you saying? Are you trying to say like yeah? Are you like because this kid just you think this kid just referred to you that way? Because like, sorry, for a second I read I'm not frivolous and I'm like, are you saying like that's not that you don't have like that's not a way you are or that like you're not to be defined that way? Because I said neither one about you. In fact, Mega, I'm saying the exact opposite. Like, I do hope you're listening and you don't think I'm just like fucking, stringing words together. Juice Man, yeah, KSW code. Megan, nah, I have to keep pushing. I broke up with her. I dream about her constantly for a year. Yeah, Mega, see, like, this is the thing, right? I don't, like, when I do fall asleep, which is not very often, right? Like, I don't like the absence of my ex-girlfriend is no longer it's no longer like a like yeah, okay, so that's what getting over a breakup is, right? It's like, you know, it's like it's getting through the period of time where it's like, okay, the absence of this person is like just that person not being there is like torture, you know? And then, you know, there's a lot of different ways things can go. A lot of people have the types of breakups where it's all amicable and shit, but I don't really believe in that. I believe that if like the amicable breakups that I've watched happen, friends and other shit, like usually one person doesn't know they got cheated on, okay? Or one person was never that emotionally invested, okay? Or one person is pretending not to be as emotionally invested as they are, saying that yeah, it's okay, yeah, let's take a break, and then pining for the other one and being very non-direct and shying away from making strong moves, and really not knowing what the fuck they're doing and just further pushing the other one away. There's all that shit. Like I don't really believe in any of that because life is too short. Like you're not gonna live forever, so it's like you might as well, you know, you might as well just fucking, just like live in a way that like you're able to pursue who and what you want and let your feelings be known and all that shit. Like, I mean, sounds really lame and preachy of me, but what the fuck? I don't care. I'm preaching right now. Um, so you made soft wrongs one word, huh? Yo, Juice Man, what? When you say you have to keep pushing, bro, why? Like, keep pushing what? When why? Yeah, Juice Man, Juice Man, seriously, like, you can talk about shit. For sure, Douglas. Memo, is that you? Yeah, yeah, Ron. It is. Dark Knight, what's your view on Diddy, Jay Z? My view on Diddy and Jay Z specific. My view on Diddy is I don't know, man. Diddy's just fucking he's just a serial kid fucker, and Jay Z was more or less complicit in that. I think 50 Cent cooked him. Like 50 Cent was well hating on him for years and years. And when the shit broke, 50 Cent did a fucking touchdown dance. Um, I was making a joke. He was like, "Don't get caught up on frivolous hoe," so I pushed back on the frivolous, but not the hoe. I know you don't think of me as either. It's good that you know that, Mega, but do you really know that? Do you actually feel that? Because I don't think that, because I need you to, because it's true, A, and B, because if you didn't feel that it was a possibility that you might be made to, you were joking, and yeah, sure, you kind of were joking, but really there's something where when you go like, I don't want to end up like housekeeper girl, like as you put it. And by the way, it's fine. I'm not like you. You can refer to her as whatever you want. It's like the information on that girl that I gave about her her job that she has right now. Is what it is. Um, but those aren't like those aren't people that I It's like Mega. But if you meet somebody on the terms of like, okay, like we click on this level. Sorry. What was I saying? We both have share artistic taste. We have these. Like if you already know that, then you know then things have gotten far less shallow than you know than they would almost always be anytime you meet anybody like for the most part. Dark Knight, they both from New York. That says it all. Everything about them is true. Nah, I said enough. Never let that out. Thought I'd give it a try. Yo, Juice Man. No. You don't. Yo, Juice Man. Look, dude. I don't want to. We can circle back with that shit. About the password, you used to always tell me that, so I hold the co-sign. Yo, Lane, where's Lane? Good question, Western. She's gone, which is perfect. No, it isn't. Yo, Western. Western, why don't you tell me where she's at? Run. Run. Ron, how'd you do on soccer today? You did well for yourself now. Man. I hate showing you, to be honest. Oh, relationships like progress are not linear. Lane, that's a statement of premature enlightenment. Relationships like progress. Progress as a phenomenon takes on many forms and it can mean many things. Progress can be linear, in fact, and so can relationships. In fact, relationships can easily take on a linear narrative. They do, in fact. Linear narrative is just the narrative. Like a non-linear narrative, Lane, is literally like fucking we cut back and forward in time. But and one thing about relationships, Lane, is that there are only really a few different kinds, if you mean like serious relationships. It's a concept and cannot be mastered. Lane, like you're saying words, but like if I what's a concept and cannot be mastered or measured? Are you talking about, what are you talking about? Lane, how about that? I was saying this yesterday. Like earlier yesterday. Measured, not mastered, I know. I know, I reread what you said. Lane, a lot of people think love can't be measured, right? I disagree. I think that love can absolutely be measured. Do you want to know how? I think that you can measure love by your capacity. One can measure love by their capacity for self-sacrifice. Okay? So, like, your capacity for self-sacrifice for a person that you love, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, self-sacrifice, right? So, like, think about people that you love, family, relationship, whatever, right? Something, oh shit, something might be happening to them. You drop what the fuck you're doing. Nothing is important, but that immediately bang. Okay, it doesn't matter how important whatever the fuck you're doing is. Okay, you could literally be at the fucking casino cage, fucking counting your fucking millions in cash that you just won. Okay, something's going on, somebody you really care about, like you will fucking leave a trail of cash behind you, not giving a fuck about it, like running to go like make sure, like that type of shit. Okay, like you know the impact to somebody's own life, and the problem is what happens in relationships. Okay, right, a lot of the time is somebody falls in love with somebody and that person takes them for granted. Okay, well, the other person continues to have capacity for self-sacrifice, and so they start sacrificing their quality of life and their happiness and things like that. Okay, and they do that because they love this person, right? We're in Italy. I'm from Caltagirone, which is in Sicily. And, yeah. And until one day, like, one day something happened. And it could be a fight, it could be anything. And what that is like the culmination of things being slanted one way for a long time. And empathy going in one direction. Yes, Sicilian. Okay? And then once something breaks, it can't be fixed. And then the person that took the other one for granted realizes this and does everything they possibly can, realizing that their entire foundation that they took for granted and overlooked and isn't there anymore, or might not even be there anymore. And then nothing is important to them but fixing that, but it's too late. That is how most relationships end. Sadly, I guess. Right? But there's really no objective, you know. See, the universe is kind of indifferent, right? I'm not being soft, dude. I'm just being emotionally intelligent or perceptive or trying to be. I mean, this is just what I think. I'm not fucking proclaiming this to be like some fucking biblical truth, alright? But yeah, like, you know, if you're if you are lucky enough to recognize like your mistakes, and thank you, Lane, for correcting that egregious error. No, seriously, if you're lucky enough to recognize the mistakes you made, the ways that you fucked up and shit like that, and you're still young enough, and you go forward with that, and you really keep that shit in mind, you find yourself in another relationship, and you don't make the same mistakes. Most people never even get there, you know? But let's say you do, and you get there. There's a whole new plateau of fucking mistakes to be made. And as you get older, you become to have responsibilities and shit like that. Sometimes responsibilities and love and human relationships, they don't all fucking intertwine so well. Okay? And so, you know, you get older and it's like, no, I'm not selfish. No, I didn't cheat on you. I was just working. I was just doing this. I was just doing that. Yeah, but like you that's not an excuse for something that's inexcusable, whatever that might be. There's a lot of things, you know, and things build up, and some people are the types of people that will react shot for shot, thing by thing, okay, and see things in a bigger picture way. And then there are people that let things build and swelter until one day, you know, the connection is dead. And they don't, you know. And then they're not necessarily happy. And the other person can see that they're not happy. What the other person can't see is that just because somebody that they have made unhappy enough to break up with them, right, isn't happy being single again and having to go through their life and figure shit out for themselves, doesn't mean that getting back together is going to make them happy. Even though you really think it will, and you really are going to change, and you see all the ways that you fucked up, really what you're thinking is, what do I have to say? What do I have to do? How do I convince them? How do I make things like they were? And you might be able to do that, right, for a little while, but it'll never really be like it was. So, what I'm saying, Lane and Mega and all of you, I guess, is don't speak in fucking cliches about shit like this if you can help it, because it really just ain't that fucking simple, alright? And I mean, I'm not talking about myself necessarily. I mean, I am, but I'm talking about you and everybody in the world and people. You know? It's like, don't try to live by slogans about getting over shit. Don't try to be pseudo deep, or say what you think you need to say, and don't like act how you think you need to act. Just like fucking try to move intelligently through life and act, and it's okay to act on emotion. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it isn't, and you still have to do it and fuck up and figure it out that way. Like, sometimes you have to do that, or you won't really, really understand. Like, like, and the only other thing I'm gonna say before I get off this fucking soapbox, right, is is like being in love, like love, just all of it, right? It's like 95% fucking agony and pain. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what you think. Alright? So, like, trust me, it is. And even still, it's worth it. It's worth it. Like, so, like, if you're in love with somebody, and you haven't fucked it up by, like, you know, by not putting yourself in their position, looking at yourself through their eyes and dealing with the things that they have to deal with you. If it's like, if it's at the opening fucking stages, I guess I'll say, like, then then you're good. Don't try to lie to yourself, because it doesn't work. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, you're not gonna be able to lie to yourself. People spend their entire lives till they die, like, trying to tell themselves that they feel one way and that they don't feel another way, and it never fucking works. And like, all of you know people like that. So, Anyway, what does Jesus' Talmud have to say? You don't move so intelligently in life, Giuliano. You hurting your body and soul. I say this because you are Italian and I like you. I'm hurting my body and soul? Who told you I had a soul, bro? Glad you're here, Lane. All these boys are asking about you. Mega, listen. Are we the therapists or Gio? I don't see, like, well, if Mega's therapist is anything to go by, like, fucking therapy's out the window, And by the way, Mega, like, if me, going into, like, a fucking, kind of, like, monologue on shit like that, was semi-uncomfortable, which is why the comic relief of, God, you're here, and all these boys are asking about you, like, then, like, maybe some of that hit home a little bit. I'm not gonna be self-righteous about that, though. Anyway, Gio, there is no going back. There's no going back. there's no going back, obviously. There's going forward. Sometimes going forward is fixing things, though. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes things can't be fixed. Sometimes the way to fix things is to fix them in yourself. You know? Like, you know, there's no, like, you know, there's only, like, you don't really, in this life, you don't actually have to take many losses if you actually understand that you're in control of your life. But once you understand that you're in control of your life, it's, you know, that's a dangerous thing. That's why people are so, that's why, Lane, you know this, that's why people are not fucking, very accountable very often, you know what I'm saying? Like, accountability is, it is obscene how much you spend on therapy each month. You know what's even more obscene? Mega, don't tell me never to change, because if you're, you know, I mean, there's certain, I mean, I'm never gonna change, you know, in a foundational way. Maybe I will, I don't know. But who knows? But I mean, try to, and like, you know, you know, to think in those terms, don't ever change, or like I was about to say like I'd like to always be evolving, but that sounds retarded and corny on it, you know, just on its face. But then it's like you think about that even deeper. It's like just live, just living is, you know. It's like if you're smart and you try to be aware and you listen to people and think about what they're saying and shit, and you know, and try, like, you know, everyone has empathy. Even sociopaths have empathy. You guys ever hear this, the phrase dark empath? It's what you do with empathy that matters. It's the same as self-awareness. Okay? Like, unless you're like very much below average intelligence, which honestly in this chat I don't find that many people are. I think most of you are pretty fucking intelligent and perceptive, you know. But, you know, there's a lot of escapism. I don't mean in this chat, I mean fucking universe in general. And not in the universe, in this culture, in this culture, I mean American culture, very much so. You know? You know, that's why that kid Dolphi comes in this chat. That kid's a high school junior. Like, that kid asks some of the most, like, poignant fucking questions a person can ask. He's very direct, you know? Like, he's very direct about the questions he asks. Which is why it feels heavy sometimes, because he'll be, you know, he'll really be posing questions about, like, his life and his future, you know? What should I do about this? What do you think I should do about this? Do you think this? And it's it feels like I'm sometimes like, and that's like one kid asking me about shit, but like, no, really though, like, I understand the significance of that, so it's almost like you feel like tasked a little bit, but see, it's like it's okay, because, you know, in the end it's like, you know, as long as I understand that and that there is a certain magnitude to it, like, like, you know, because it's like, you know, it's like the kid he'll pop up and he'll be like, hey, like, you know, I actually did try this, or I did think this, or it'll be, you know, or he'll come back saying things that'll indicate that what I said to him the last time he didn't really process and shit like that. That's okay too. Like, but, you know, that's somebody who, like, you know, is I mean, you know, does anyone remember being that fucking age? Like, I mean, it's it's usually that if you're that age, you fucking think you think you have everything figured out, you know? Like, so for that kid to even be engaging in the way he does is, like, You know, he doesn't have to tell me, hey, I don't really know, like, this and this about myself. Like, can you point me in the right direction? Like, you know, he just talks and asks questions and shit. And, like, you know, like, I mean, you know, that makes me happy because he's probably somebody who's capable of, you know, of, you know, capable of not ever attempting to, like, deceive himself. Like, you know, like, you've seen how much. Anyway, enough. I'm getting. I've heard my own voice speaking in this pretentious tone for far too long. Like, seriously, like, far too long for, like, the rest of my life. Like, so obscene. You know what's obscene, Mega, is that it is obscene how much you spend on therapy. I enjoyed the monologue. Geo never changed. I mean, oh yeah, I was just saying hi to Lane and letting her know Juice Man was wondering where she was. That was Western that was wondering that. And me, of course, Lane. Zero. When did you lose the V card? The V card, huh? Bro, what's the V card? I give up. Jesus story. Good noodle about to throwing up midstream was funny, and it's Juice Man's fault. It's not Juice Man's fault, dude. Good noodle got trashed. Accountability is a rare commodity these days. See, Lane, it's not a commodity. It's not a commodity. Like, information is currency and shit, right? A commodity, like, it's a accountability is a skill set, but only, like, when you understand, like, what to do with it. Like, you want, because if you understand accountability, it actually makes you better at spotting other people's faults, because your brain is trained to be like, how is this my fault? Wait, it's not. It couldn't be. So whose fault is it? It's that person's. And why? Because of this. Like, all that shit is figured out in lightning speed, right? But a lot of the time, shit is your fault, you know? Like, more often than most people want to know. And the problem with that is, like, okay, if things are most people, if it's like walking around, if more things are your fault than you want to know, then what does that mean? It means that you can change them, right? But a lot of people have a hard time dealing with that. A lot of people don't like the idea that they're way more in control of their lives than they think, or that they would like to think. Okay, because it means that they could have made choices and made efforts and worked harder. You know, when I say worked harder, I mean worked harder to avoid an ultimately, you know, unfulfilled sort of, like, discontented life and existence. And that really bothers a lot of people. So, well, what are you gonna do? Blah blah blah. Well, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Like, yeah. Play the song Godfather. I'm good. I escape into YouTube a lot, if I'm honest. Word, Dal. Yes. Sure, man. Like, dude, who doesn't? Dude, I'm more or less, dude. I'm from the other end. I'm kind of escaping into YouTube right now, but it's like the thing is, I'm not escaping into YouTube. I'm trying to, like, you know, like all the shit I'm talking about right now is like literally what's on my mind, right? And I'm interacting with, you know, with all of you, and, you know, and that takes me in different directions, I guess. Like, you know. So it's not really, it's not escapism in that, you know, I'm not, like, I don't feel like 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 there's anything I'm not dealing with by, you know, because I'm literally just speaking like what I'm feeling and thinking. um well, keeping it in a somewhat palatable communicative form. I mean, I'm sorry if I've bored any of you to tears. um who'd you bet on, Douglas? Hey, um, Who did you bet on, Douglas? I should have known a gay hater would wait till I leave to tell you something to get in your head to prevent you from paying. Yo, who are you talking about, Douglas? No, Douglas. My question is um my question, Douglas, is basically it's been brought to my attention that you may or may not have, like, you know, threatened some people and, you know, been affiliated with Rio at one point. And if that's true, that's okay, but I mean, it's not okay, but it could be okay. It could not matter, because what matters is where you're at right now. But I would like you to be honest with me about that. Okay? Just tell me what's up, you know? Because, like, you know, I'm not, Douglas, I'm not a fucking, I don't do this YouTube fucking drama bullshit, okay? But Rio's a dangerous person for, you know, for kids. Not just him. There's Gnome Chad. There's Eagle MMA. There's, to a lesser degree, Clown Show. But, you know, bro, invest in Mountain Valley Spring Water. The publicly traded company Juice Man that owns Mountain Valley Spring Water is not Mountain Valley Spring Water, but I'll look into it maybe. Yeah, what's good? This is some emo ass shit. Yo, Guru says, can you define, like, emo for me? You should do that. Giuliano is Marvin Vittori. No, he's fucking Northern Italian. You spelled his name wrong, by the way. But, he's Northern Italian, buddy. Northern Italians are actually emo and fucking gay. Dude, Marvin Vittori wears fucking makeup, alright? I was wondering where you from Bonnie? I thought you were in Lost Souls stream. Yeah, see, I don't know either of those people. Would I compare myself? Would you compare yourself so Michael Corleone? You mean two, and you spelled the name Michael wrong. Would I compare myself to Michael Corleone? Would I compare myself to a fictional character? I don't know, man. I mean, certain qualities are expressed in characters that are written. Someone made a fake account of me, and I seen in Rio MMA shop. Yeah, Juice Man, I remember you saying that, dude. Douglas talking about Gay Boy Lane. Lowdown. Lane is a girl. Lowdown. Alright. For real lame in words. But I don't think Bunny banned me because I was grilling John Don Gay. Yeah, tell Bunny to unlock me. Who's Bunny? I miss bullying. You miss bullying. What? Douglas. Douglas, are you totally... Douglas, do you have no, like, how I phrase that, right, may not be exactly what happened, but you can't pretend that you have no idea what I could be possibly talking about, do you? Like, even if the reality is very far from how I just characterize it, that's how it was characterized to me. You have to understand that. Okay? So that's why I'm asking you, what's up, dude? I'm not a fucking, like, you know, I will absolutely hear everything you have to say with an open mind. Mm-hmm. If that's Douglas... Yeah, okay, if that's Douglas Memo, I'll account your vibes are correct. Yes, Douglas Memo. We're talking about Douglas Memo. That is who this is. Yeah, me neither. I just think some folks can't really grasp that concept that... Hello, Juice Man found. I thought bro died. Research Gucci Mane, both eyes closed. I have a pinned comment there, and John followed me all the way there just to say the chat doesn't need me. I was being an asshole. It's okay, Guru says. Juice Man, I've had a couple of people admit to doing the same thing to my accounts. I just find it ridiculous. I thought you fucking died. Well, Jesus Christ. Well, Douglas, yeah, man, it's beyond pathetic, and I know who it is. They roll up. I don't know who it is. Yeah, it came once I heard Grosso Meat Peter was found. Okay, what is this shit? Yo, Mega, Lane, Chippy, oh, Jesus. Yo, fucking mods. Lane. I thought I liked that guy. Chippy Chopper. Oh, he started retracting him. Oh, wow, Lane, you hit him for good, huh? Yo, Lane. Hey, Lane, do me a favor. This one time, can you just turn that into 5 minutes? Just this once. Cool. Thank you, Lane. Um, and Lane, like, uh, he comes back, says whatever, like, it's up to you. It's your call. Okay. Yeah, Juice Man, I thought you were an op on Lost Souls stream because someone kept saying, "Have you seen Bunny's wife? She's so ugly." Man. What? Juice Man, and the coolest part is it's supposed to be grown ass men doing it. Yo, Douglas, what are you talking about right now? Yo, Hank. Yo, Hank, we got some we got like a reunion from some questionable streams happening right now. This is weird. No, he has a profile. No, but he had this number. That hate I receive is crazy as fuck. No exaggeration. It's someone named Sven Svensson. That's my ultimate op in the YouTuber. Hank, I'm being sarcastic. Lane, maybe Western, Mega, Mega, you still here? Um, Lane, what do you know about any of this shit? What do you know about a Douglas memo? Ron, what do you know about this? And who is the other one? Not in the AM, bro. Not in the AM, bro. Are you gonna go on Clown Show tonight? Why? Is Clown Show, like, I'm not, am I gonna go on Clown Show tonight? Like, that dude has an open invite, bro. Like, does he want, is that dude asking me to come on his fucking show still? Because if he wants me to come on his fucking show, he needs to quit being a pussy and quit being an emotionally unstable fucking coward. And send, he can send one of his people. Try to chat this stream tonight. What do you mean? Douglas Miller was talking crazy about MMA Musical's son when he brought him on stream. Is that a question, Lowdown? Douglas is a real one for sure. Lane, why is that? Mega, sit tight, there's some shit. But I don't want you to leave. Giuliano looked like Spy Master's son from Morrowind and Balmora. Word Jesus story. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, how do you... Hey, Lane. When you say Douglas is a real one for sure, like, I like Sven Svensson. Douglas Memo is a hard guy to pin down. Okay, Hank the Tank. Douglas Memo is a hard guy to pin down, except he was on except he dialed into my live stream before, so I know what he looks like. And it's Douglas right here. And Douglas, when I asked you, um, what I asked you, I told you I would listen to what you had to say with an open mind. Okay? So don't play games, please, and just tell me what's up. Like, something happened, you said what you said, okay? Just tell me it from your side. I warned music goes creeps and uses the first time I saw it. I know, Hank. I know. Low down talking crazy. Why don't you specify, fam? Okay. Do you want me to specify? Um. Okay. Can I ask you a question, Douglas? Like, and this is the like, and like, I'm asking. Here's what I'm asking you, dude. Like, you like, I don't, whether you are serious or not. Okay. And look, like, your answers, just be honest, because your answer, like, if your answer, don't try to like calculate your answers, okay? Because like, how you answer is not like, if you answer and you tell me the truth, bro, and you're forthcoming, I'm gonna be a human being, dude. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If I feel that you're fucking lying to me, okay, and shit, and there's and all the and weirdly other people, I don't know what the fuck's going on with, like, I don't know who, I don't know shit about Baby Sharp. I hear bad things. I don't know shit about like these people that like Juice Man and other people are referring to. I really don't, right? I heard what I heard. And when I say I heard what I heard, I was told what I was fucking told. Okay? And I was told that in no uncertain terms, dude. So I want, so what I want is, I want your side. Um Jesus story and Talmud going alive with sketch. Does that mean, wait, is okay. Hank, that's cool. So Betty, so he isn't a nonce, but he is a moron. Okay, Betty, I'm actually glad you're here. Thank you for providing context with so much hate here. Lane, stop. Lane, do you feel any hate coming off of me? You hear what I'm saying, right? Ain't chill to lie about. Thanks, WBB. Hank the Tank, roll back, Betty. Yeah, Lane. Roll back, Betty. Yeah, yes, Lane. Okay, Lane, so we're on the same page, right? I'm talking to you, Lane, and Betty. And Ron, too. Okay. Well, Betty, it's not, necessarily, Douglas. I don't think that you're a pedophile. I don't think that, kid. I think you had some affiliation with Rio, and that essentially, um, you know, at some point, for whatever reason, you said shit that could be taken to be threatening to somebody. All right, that's what I think happened. Thank you, Lane. Sorry, Lane. I did just want to clarify that because I'm trying to handle this as firmly but still like delicately and open minded as I can. Um, Hank. um, yo, Douglas, chill. Just like, just let me know what's up, dude. Like, cause like, dude, it's a look. People say stupid shit they don't mean, right? What like I like I just need you to acknowledge, you know, what I'm saying and what you may have said and tell you know and hopefully you know tell me that you know in that time and place you said what you said, you didn't fucking mean it, have any intention of actually doing anything, and that you don't, nor do you have the capability to, right? That's what I would like. Okay, but don't tell me that if it's not the truth. Okay. Sorry for yesterday. Hope you can forgive me. Yeah, man. Just don't. I mean, you know, just don't do stupid shit. You already said sorry. I said you're good. Read Will Black Betty comment. I said stupid shit to good friends. I don't mean. Hank the Tank. I'm not talking to you. What are you talking about, Hank? What the fuck? Dude, am I living in a fucking simulation? No, Lane, you're telling me to read Will Black Betty's comment. I think we're talking about the one comment. I don't think you mean okay, cool. Is that accurate, Douglas? Thank you. Yes, Will Black Betty. Oh. Oh, sorry, Hank. Yeah, I got you. Okay. It is what it is, and I won't shy away from it. Okay. I meant what I said. If that's such an issue, then maybe set the record straight and clear my fucking name, because I got motherfucking YouTube calling me a pedophile. I just said, Douglas, I do not think you're a pedophile, man. I think that by association with Rigo for however long that happened, hopefully it doesn't still continue. Actually, it's all fun and games now, but I will die and go to hell behind this shit. Okay, Douglas, it's not. Look, you know what? Hell exists on Earth. Okay, kid? It does. So, fuck dying and going to hell. Okay? Like, I just want to know the answer. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I don't give. Don't. I don't give a fuck, me kid. I'm just asking you. All right. I'm asking you to just be honest, bro. I don't look. I like, bro. Do you think I've never said stupid shit? Do you think I've never scared people by saying dumb shit when I was fucking younger? Whether I meant it or not. Okay. You might have meant it at the time, bro. Like, but there was no way for you to carry it out, right? But you might have been angry, pissed off, misguided, possibly manipulated, etc., etc., etc. Okay. All I care about is like where you're at now, bro. And honestly, your capacity to fucking, you know, to be honest about shit like that. Because look, dude, you don't have to live a life of shame. You don't have to think you're gonna go to hell. You want to not go to hell. Just fucking. If you want to be Catholic about this shit, dude, here's your fucking confession, alright, man? Betty, that's very true, actually. Profoundly true, actually. Hell is seeing the person we could have been. It's like Belinda Carlisle said, hell is a place on earth. Um, you know, it's a really good song about hell. It has no lyrics. It's called Radiator. It's by Aphex Twin. I remember gifting Douglas a guru. Actually, like 2 years ago. So him watching Rio is normal, like most other people until recent time. But Doug stopped being a schizo. Lowdown. What do you mean by that? By the end of it, see, this is something that obviously, some people know about. Anyone not getting called a pedophile at some point on YouTube? No, Lane, stop. Lane, have you been called a pedophile? I'm not calling Douglas a pedophile. I don't think anyone's calling Douglas a fucking pedophile. What's up, Wetback? Lane. Lane, there are 3, possibly 4 identified fucking pedophiles. Okay, they are Rigo, Gnome Chad, Eagle MMA, and possibly Clown Show. Although Clown Show is just a fucking idiot who doxes people and makes up fucking stories about, molesting people. Not just me. Okay, Lane, that's it. As far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm not Gio the fucking pedophile hunter. Okay, I'm talking about threats being made. I'm talking about, and I'm not. And the thing is, Lane, about those people, take Clown Show out of it. About those 3 first people, Lane. Okay, they're dangerous beyond being pedophiles because what they do. And Lane, you've known me not particularly very long, but you've come to know me in a capacity where do I seem like an irrational person, a reactionary person? I'm gonna hear something, I'm just gonna jump all over shit and react without fucking thinking. Do I seem like that? Not really, right? It's a garbage truck, Lane. It's a garbage truck. I don't know what smoke alarms sound like in South Florida. Okay. Yeah, Guru says it's a burnt cat. No, it's not a fucking burnt cat. It's burnt from a torch. I answered this. You've asked me this question before. You in particular. Don't ask me that again. Seriously, it's annoying. Other people, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to scare, bro, Douglas. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm trying to make people realize the severity of the situation. Okay. Okay. The severity of the situation. Wetback, buddy, stop chain smoking. Yo, wetback. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Don't worry. My cardio is very good. Western I grew up on certain principles that make me the man I am today. I always avoid getting too attached to this life because I know the what? Do you mean faggotry? You could type faggotry, dude. I don't care. That lurks out there in this world waiting for someone like me to come along and change the course of history. Wait, what is that word, bro? PHAQQ. I don't know what do you mean by that? Waiting for someone like you to come out and change the course of history. Okay, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Who the fuck is Douglas? Who you people? Why I'm here? Where's my horse? Excellent question, Jesus. What are you talking about, Memo? Ron, excellent question. Hank the Tank, I need to get into Apex Twin. He's not just an online music darling. Long before the fucking internet, bro. That they coined the term intelligent dance music for this motherfucker. I'm here for the autistic relief. It's literally as simple as doing the right thing and setting the record straight. Yeah, you're right. It is as simple as that, Douglas. So why don't you do that, man? Why don't you do that? Like, Memo. Douglas Memo is what your name was before in my chat. Ron knows that you're Douglas Memo. It's okay that that's who you are. It's okay, even honestly, dude. It's not. I mean, like the shit that I was told is fucked up, but it's not inexcusable, bro. You're good. Just tell me the truth. Tell me what happened. Tell me why, and all the shit gets put behind us. All right. Seriously. And that goes for everybody. Betty. What do you crazy how the internet can unite groups of sociopaths? Guru says, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I know, Lane. I know Douglas has 2 accounts. He was on his other one. Okay? Oh, yeah. Yes, Guru says, exactly. Yeah, people come through with weird shit. That's why I have a good group of mods. Because when I don't know the lore behind shit, which is mostly innocent, okay? But sometimes it trends into darker waters. Other people do. What's up, Thal? Okay? And Lane, can I ask you something? Douglas has 2 accounts, to be fair. There's no lore, Lane. Okay. Lane. Okay. Alright. So, I have one more question before I'm just gonna just straight up just tell you what I was told. Because I'll be honest with you, Douglas. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me read what you just said. Hank the Tank, did you hear my voice? Stop it, Jaden. Jaden, you're another one that... Alright, wait. The people who falsely accuse me should set the record straight on me, because I tried that already, but some people won't take my word for it because they seem to take the word of the accusers. Douglas, I'm not some other people, bro. I'm not some other people. You hear the way that I'm talking to you? Okay? I'm talking to you like a fucking adult. I'm according you intellectual fucking respect, okay? Like, I'm not some other people, alright? Like, taking your word for it and hearing you out are 2 different things, maybe. Okay? I don't know yet. Alright? Don't lie to me. Okay? What I respect is honesty, bro. I'm not like I don't but I'll be honest with you, Douglas. I'm gonna level with you really hard, and this is the reality because this is the reality of me. I don't give a fuck about any of this soap opera bullshit, okay? With the exception of, you know, shit related to Rigo that is real. There's real fucking pedophilic shit, okay, involving him and 2 other people, okay? And that branches out to a community of basically like-minded fuckwits and sex offenders, basically, or soon to be or would be, okay? And kids that are victimized, essentially, okay? Kids that are groomed, kids that are manipulated, okay? Because that's what people like Rio and Noam Chad, that's what they do. Eagle MMA, he would do it if he was smarter, okay? So he's in the same part of the same shitty organism, all right? Now, I'm not saying that's you, but I know you've moved through those channels. I don't think that you're behind any kind of like fucking horrible like fucking scheme to actually do anything violent, dangerous, or criminal or anything like that. I don't think that. I think you said certain things, okay, that could be perceived that way at one point, okay? And I would like you to tell me in your own words, okay? Because like you just said, bro, Like you just said, right? You said you tried already to clear the record straight, right? But people won't take your word for it because they seem to take the word of the accusers as gospel. So here's what I'm not doing. I'm not taking the word of the accusers as gospel, but I am taking them seriously. So I'm trying to take you seriously too, okay? You saying you've been falsely accused, okay? Like, they set the record straight by telling me what they told me, okay? But there's always, in any situation, even approaching this one where there's accusations and mischaracterizations and someone might have done something or might not or whatever, it's always your side, my side, and the truth, okay? So, like, I want to hear, I've heard the other side. I want to hear your side, okay? And then as best as I can, I will determine the truth, okay? I think I already have a pretty good idea of what the truth is, okay? And honestly, kid, I don't fucking see you to be a threat. I don't even necessarily find you to be a bad person or anything, but I don't know, dude. I can't possibly know. This is the fucking internet, dude. If this was real life, if this was a bunch of us in a fucking room, okay? Or anywhere, right? If we were all in person right now, I could look in your eyes and fucking tell. And tell, I could tell, and I could look at other people. I could look at Ron. I could look at, you know, I could look at Hank the Tank. I could look at anyone who I could look at Betty for sure. Okay. And, I would know, one way or the other, like, what exactly, happened, what I'm dealing with, whatever. Okay. I can't do that because unfortunately this is the fucking internet. Alright? I'm not talking about you though, bro. I'm telling you the fallout of the situation that I still have to deal with from all this shit. Whoever falsely accused me should do what's right and clear my name. Okay. Maybe so. But I don't, but you gotta tell, Douglas, look, man. Like, here's what I do. Okay? I'm in film and all that on YouTube, okay, and in real life. I'm a professional fucking gambler. Like, I'm kind of good at talking. I found maybe not, whatever. I went through a pretty bad breakup like 6 months or 6 weeks ago, actually. So I've been live streaming a lot, right? In that time, I've come to know a lot of people on here. Um, you know, a lot of good people and interesting people and shit. I've also come to know that there happens to be a fucking underworld and a bit of a subsect, okay, in the MMA YouTube community. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know the people I'm talking about. All right. Then within that subsect, there are followers, groomed kids, like the whole fucking thing. All right. So I have to be, I have to be careful, and I am careful, even when people don't realize it. Even when people think that like I'm not seeing things. You know how many people have said to me, it's like, "Yo, Gio, be careful. It's this person's or like, yo, Gio, like, how do you know Lane's a girl? How do you know Meg is all this shit. Like, I mean, the answers to those questions were I didn't until I did. How did I come to find out? I did. All right. If I tell you I know something, Douglas, I fucking know it. I'm telling you right now, I don't know exactly what the situation was because I haven't heard your side of it. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to fucking hear. Alright? It's literally that simple. Hank the Tank. YouTube is just ignoring all these reports. You think that's how? Hank the Tank, come on, bro. Yo, Hank, what do you exactly mean by that? Fuck Sven. Yeah, okay. You know what? I will happily lay down in that hole never to get back up again. Stop with the fuck, Douglas, look, dude, stop with the fatalistic fucking bullshit, dude. Don't be fucking JVD media and do this fake wrist cutter shit, dude. Like you don't seem. I know you feel like you're being backed into a corner, dude. I'm sorry about that, but like I just need to know what the fuck happened, dude. You don't have to be defensive, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm sorry if you are a little bit on trial right now, but I'm really not. I'm not. I don't have. Look, Douglas. All I know is what I was told. I take what I was told with enough of a grain of salt, just enough of a grain of salt to where anything you're gonna tell me factually, your side of the story, I'm going to listen to, and I'm gonna do it with an open mind. You be smoking your bowl and cooking. Well, Chrissy J, that's why you're so perfect. Like, of course you would be. Couldn't look at me, that's for sure. Couldn't look at me, that's for sure. Civil court of no, it's not civil court. It's a court. It's not civil court. It's not the court of public opinion either, bro. Like, I'm gonna be very fair with whatever you tell me. Lane, no shit, YouTube has a dark side. Is that news? Alright? Like, Lane, I think I'm honestly, Lane, I'm obviously very, very fit to temper the waters of the dark side of fucking anything, and not that I'm out to do that, but I am now in the situation I'm in, so I'm trying to deal with it, as best as I can, as I think it should be dealt with. I don't think that this kid Douglas should be condemned just unilaterally, automatically. I'm not. And that's not what I'm doing. Okay? I'm doing the exact opposite. Yo, Lane, you see how Guru Sis just said I'm a woman? You said, welcome, sis. Lane, I bet you really think Guru Sis is a woman, right? See, I don't know. But I have a healthy amount of doubt in my mind. Just the right amount, though. Okay? Do you get what I mean? Whoa, Betty, get off my nuts, but forever, bro. Dude, Betty's not on her nuts, Juice Man. What did Betty even say? Juice Man, stop eating. What did Juice Man even say? Men's try to duplicate me, but they can never find the recipes. Whatever, comic relief or whatever. Just leave it alone. 10 minutes, Juice Man. Yeah, 15. Out of all the things they could have called me, they literally called me the wrong fucking one. Literally, I'm not that sensitive. Douglas, who's they? Okay, Douglas, let's start there. Who is they? Alright, Lane, of course you haven't heard it. Because, why? Because, I mean, well, it makes sense that you wouldn't have. Sorry you gotta read through these comments, that cycle over and over, like being a social worker. It must be exhausting. I don't give a fuck, Hank. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna even say it's my cross to bear. Haley Malcolm, I don't have time for. The fact, gets who started this whole mess. The fact gets who started this whole mess. True Jesus. Hold on. Hank the Tank. A lot of YouTubers went on a campaign to report Rigo's channel. Hank the Tank. It wasn't. Okay, Hank. What happened with Rigo's channel? It wasn't Rigo's channel. It was Rigo. And it wasn't just Rigo. It was Rigo, a guy named George fucking Kaliopoulos, whatever. And I can say his real name because he had an account and probably still does using his real name. Okay? Goes by Gnome Chat as well. And there's another guy named Eagle MMA. Okay? And and then there's other honorable mentions in this dishonorable fucking, pedophilic shit show. Okay, it's a real thing, man. Coda. What is Coda? Who is Coda? Because I fucking keep hearing Coda, and I don't know who the fuck that is or what they represent. So please, for the fucking love of God, um, somebody please tell me that first. Ron, whose message did you delete, bro? Was that fucking... I didn't watch Musical's video. I watched both of them. I'm in at the end when he has a call to action. I'm in that shit, Guru sis. For fuck's sake. Did you watch this video? Coda. Oh, Coda. Yeah. Coda. Yeah, that kid did a live stream, and me and fucking Good. That kid did a live stream, and me and Good Noodle went live while that kid was live to talk, not to talk to him, to the kid, but to like hear what he was saying because he was embarrassed and he hadn't, and he was trying at the same time as he was trying to act like it wasn't shit. You could tell that the kid was traumatized and he felt violated and the whole fucking thing. Okay, so that kid Coda. That was, I don't think that Musical was out of the way in making the videos that he made about Rio. Okay? Um, yeah. Yes, Coda was a kid who's getting groomed. Sorry. I, um, once I know somebody's real name, I forget their, have to be faster than that. Bro, from an outside view, I've watched your channel for a couple months. I was a troll, but thought you was actually cool. Dude, please get clean for yourself. I'm not on drugs, you motherfucking idiot, bro. Like, seriously, dude. You can try all the angles you want, you dumbass. Fuck. Sorry. Have to be faster than that. Listen, have to be faster than that. Look, bro, just go away, dude. You're not helping me with anything, bro. I don't think that's a real picture of you. If it is, like, you really need more help than I ever have in my life. Juice Boy, stop filling chat with your narcissistic dribble. Here, I'll help. Lowdown, just in case I was censored, I said go fuck yourself. Alright, Douglas, hold on. Lane. Guru says, embarrassed now? Wait, Guru says, who are you asking if who's embarrassed now? I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I haven't smoked ciggies since... Bro, just the fact that you called cigarettes ciggies. Since January 25th this year. Wow, that's almost a year, buddy. Congrats. And I train 5 days a week. Get clean, bro. You're a good guy. Thank you for saying I'm a good guy, but I don't find what you're saying to be sincere, buddy. Because I've never drank, I've never had alcohol ever in a video or on a fucking live stream. I've never been fucking sipping on alcohol. Except a fucking bottle of flat Prosecco that I had like 3 sips of one time that a girl left over here. Alright? I smoke cigarettes, bro. I also trained fucking Muay Thai. I'm fucking 4 years in. Okay? Before that, I fucking had 12 years of Taekwondo. Okay, I was the captain of my soccer team, won the fucking New York State Finals, and I list these credentials over and over because I think it's kind of funny, but just because you're here, have to be faster than that. I was fast enough to set a fucking record. New York State, most goals in a season, 122, bro. I had full ride scholarships to Georgetown and everything else, bro. Been a competitive athlete most of my life. Not to mention also that they've discovered that cancer and propensity, therefore, is almost entirely genetic. Now, of course, things like emphysema and COPD are still, risk factors of smoking as well as overall blah, 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 blah. Right? I'm 32 years old, bro. By the time I'm 35, depending on what my relationship situation is, children, whatever the fuck, 35, 37, 39, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay? I'll quit smoking. You're coming to me for cigarettes, bro, because that's all you really got. Everything else is not true. Alright? It's fucking retarded, in fact. Alright? So, like, the whole drug addict thing started with fucking Clown Show, buddy. And Clown Show sounds like he's on speed, bro. He's breaking furniture. He is not an emotionally healthy person. That dude needs drugs like Xanax. Okay? And I don't know if you're, like, if you believe what you're saying or if you're just being disingenuous. You know, trying to take this fucking, like, I love you, buddy. Like, you need help. I don't need help with anything from you, bro. Like, so, I don't, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful if you are being sincere. I don't really care to fucking grill you to determine whether or not you're being disingenuous. Okay? You know why? Because I have fucking bigger fish to fry and I'm in the middle of something. So, fuck off, please. You sure you ain't on the old wacky back? No, I'm not. Actually, no, bro. I'm on a tolerance break even from weed right now. But, dude, weed is not an addiction like that. Alright? I don't know, I mean, but regardless. Practicing shutting the fuck up for 60 seconds. Whoa, Black Betty. Betty. Alright, you know what, Betty? I'll give you that one. If he was... Betty, was he really bothering you like that? I mean, you know what? Never mind. I don't care. I'm Douglas. Low down, just in case I was censored. I take a fucker. So yeah, I heard. Okay. Yikes, roll back, buddy. He just doesn't stop. All right, but like, you know what though? Yeah, I get that. You know, I do. And honestly, in the context of this, I'm actually trying to get to the bottom of something. Yeah, okay. Just like, I mean, I don't like whatever. Alright. I can't care about Juice Man right now. I'm sorry. Like, Juice Man, if you're listening to this, it's not that I don't care about you. It's that I'm really, really trying to, like, figure out. Yo, it's spelled S. Yo, how do you spell shore? Can you rewrite you sure ain't, I don't know, like, maybe a little toot of white? Can you rewrite that sentence grammatically correct? I know you can. A clean life is a good life. Yo, Timothy, are you fucking two faggots here to try to double team me with this fucking bullshit? Ban that ball. I'm pretty sure Gilly has slept in like 20 hours. Bro, I was sick. Trust me, dude, I have a sleep disorder. I'm on plenty of sleep for me. You need to turn my AC though. Thank you. Okay. You can't even string a sentence together? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, are you having trouble understanding me, bro? I'm not the illiterate shit kicker who can't fucking spell shore without a fucking H. Sure. Bro, I assure you I can string sentences together. I've been fucking doing it for 2 hours and 20 seconds from now. Or 3, actually. Give Half Tobe a gold star, boys. Yo, Lane. Listen. Seriously. Lane, for real. I want you to really listen to me. I'm trying to give this kid Douglas his day in court. For real. You do look fucked up, but I'm guessing you just didn't sleep much. Bro, I look like shit because I was sick. I'm not like falling asleep or anything. Like, also, like, you know what? Like, yo, like, Please, yo, can I, DM, you can DM me, it's at GiulianoArgentiNo, dude. Take a selfie right now. Everybody, let's fucking compare notes. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Sugar causes cancer. Sure, it can if you have the hereditary proclivity. You're trying to become a Bellator fighter. Bellator and PFL merge, bro. Renegade Raider. What's up, Dolphi? Chill out. I went to sleep last night watching the stream and woke up 8 hours later in the same stream. That's not true, bro. Although, yeah, I was streaming for... Because, bro, listen. Like, dude. Like, there are things that I feel like doing, There's other shit that, like, that I'm interested in, Soccer, for example, this morning. KSW tomorrow. Alright? Why the fuck wouldn't I go live? I'm fucking less than 100 hours, watch hours from being monetized. Right? And I have a sleep disorder. And I like most of the people that show up in that chat. Right? Well, back Betty. Juice Man told Clown Show and all of them that it's a fake account. It comes in here and impersonates him. Like I said, he's just a narcissist, annoying liar that's too dumb to pull off both sides. Possibility. Well, Black Betty, what do you know about Douglas Memo? What do you know about fucking... And Ron, what do you know about Douglas Memo? Timothy, fact. Sugar causes cancer. Alright, Douglas, if sugar causes cancer is a fact, and you're so good at identifying facts, why don't you tell me the fucking facts of what I'm trying to ask you about, kid? Seriously. Just tell me what the fuck is, cause otherwise, dude, you leave me no choice but to believe word for word what I was told. And what I was told is exactly what you think I was told. Okay? Hank the Tank, talking down? Hank, what are you talking about? Oh, you mean him? You mean that he's being, like, patronizing? GJ Aiden, you tell him you act very self-absorbed, Wait, who acts self-absorbed? I do? I mean, maybe. Shoulder, wait, I did notice he was here talking shit one day and acting all friendly the next. Dubai, Sean. Okay. Yeah, Disruptor, spot on. Okay, you guys are talking about Juice Man. Oh yeah, DJ sent me a new intro for the channel and it was just a 1 minute clip of yeah, Hank the Tank. That's another thing. Like, DJ Aiden used to be a legit editor for Guru, and now he's, Chris McLean, where's your barber at, my friend? I need a skin fade. Bro, I got my haircut pretty recent. My hair's fucking messed up, bro. I fucking was sick, okay? I got 5 fucking o'clock shadow. My hair's messy, alright? Don't worry, I clean up real nice, bro. Alright? Like, like, next live stream or the one after, or video, or whatever the fuck, you're gonna probably be telling me how handsome I am, and I'm gonna have to block you. Alright? For anything like, like Clown Show, who might be your boss. You never know these days, do you? Have to be faster than that. Lost in life is a bit crazy. What? Yeah, I'm lost in life. I'm quite directioned, bro. I'm very directioned. Green life is a gay life. Bro, I don't even smoke weed, you dumb fuck. You dumb motherfuckers. Like, there's so many retarded levels to, like, if I was high as shit on weed, that doesn't make somebody a drug addict, okay? I'm not at all. There's no THC in my body that hasn't been this calendar year and 6 months before. I'm on a long-ass tolerance break. Tommy C. But the Weasel said Bilal and Sean Brady are the 2 best current welterweights. Yeah, well, put your money on that, Tommy C. Against me. They're good, but, no. Um, there's only, I mean, the two best current welterweights. There's one best welterweight, and it's neither one of them. We're going to make a new intro for your stream, Hank the Tank. Shout out Lane, Hank the Tank, TJ Aiden in One Direction. Okay. Bro always looks like this. You talking about me, Guru Sis? I always look like this. I always got like this shit. Like, you know what? Like, I mean, I'm leaning into your fucking bullshit right now, or not leaning into it. I'm perfectly well aware of the fact that, but it's like, I'm choosing to respectfully disagree. Let's see. Let's find a video of me looking not like this, like this. Oh. When was this? This was 6 days ago or something. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I'm going to make Tommy C, that's not a bad take. What did Tommy C say? It is a bad take, Ron. It's not a take at all. That's what the weasel fucking chills in. Yeah, I get it, bro. You be streaming how long? Probably why you look like that. Why I look like what? Like this? No, I was fucking sick. Oh my god, bro. Here. Like, this is so annoying, dude. I mean, it's annoying, but it's like, it's kind of making me okay.
As Dominic Reyes,
That's what I look like.
Rough justice to Anthony Smith last Saturday. I believe that as citizens, we have justice in our hearts, and we know that that Joaquin Buckley is who we're voting for. I'll say. To issue rough justice.
Like, that's generally normally what I look like. Like, I guess. I don't know. I probably look fucking, yeah, like, I probably look, like, gross from being sick. And my hair's fucked up because I haven't, like, I mean, doesn't mean I'm on drugs. Doesn't mean I'm not equipped to fucking try and mine the fucking truth out of whatever the fuck's going on. So, Douglas is preaching. What is Douglas saying? Douglas, are you please let Douglas fucking preach. Douglas, what did you say besides a fucking... Yo, can I... Wow, yo, Hank the Tank, you deleted a comment where this dude said, this motherfucker smokes crack, he couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding. Do you believe yo, chat, do you believe that guy really talks like that? Or is that, like, part of his whole, like, troll fucking, shit. I have 24 hours to go live, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean, Webback? You have 24 hours to go live. Giuliano, watch DJ Aiden clip of you will see Tony Ferguson in your nightmares. Watch DJ Aiden clip of me? What are you talking about, bro? Hey, dang, you seem like a giving guy, Giuliano. Would people close to you agree with that? Hank, that sounds like one of the most leading questions they asked me. Yes, but yes, dude, I give more than I take. In my life, yeah. So I mean, like Hank, I'm also Hank, I'm very very smart. Like, I just really am very smart. So, like, what do you get? Like, I mean, you're trying to lead me somewhere. And I like you, dude. We talked last night when Good Noodle was hammered. Now he was hammered. That was a drunk individual. But you know he woke up sober today. Uh, what do you mean? Explain the Douglas situation earlier. Okay, Betty, not entirely. Um, because that doesn't get to what I was told by who told me. Tommy C, cancer isn't genetic, bro. You're just listening to fake propaganda. Oh yeah, Tommy C, is that true, doctor? Preach, Douglas. Lane, are you just empty? Lane, you're calling for Douglas to preach, or did someone delete his fucking I don't know. Alright, whatever. He edited for Guru, that's right, Hank. Isn't that crazy? DJ Aiden himself. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. This this Twilight Zone fucking shit, man. Like, it's annoying. Get a haircut, bro. No, Tommy, see, I don't want to get a haircut. What are you gonna do about it, bro? I say no, Tommy. I say fuck you. I say suck my dick. Not literally, though. Okay? Like, don't, like, get a haircut. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? And, like, I mean, I'm, like, in general play, like, anyone who's in this chat right now, how can I get a rise out of Gio? I'm gonna tell him to get a haircut, too. It's not gonna work a second time. You can try it all day. Do a weed review, please? No, I'm good, bro. Wrong guy. Me and Will Black Betty were old G chat members of Rigo. Okay, I know. I was there by different accounts. I tease him many times, and I realized he is just a two-faced cunt. Who, Jesus, story and talent? Are we talking about Rigo right now? Because, I mean... Okay, Douglas. Fam, I already told you, I need my name cleared from the same source. Well, there's trouble. I can't make it any more clear. Okay, Douglas. If I'm... Douglas, honestly, what do you think I'm trying to do right now? I'm trying to figure out... I need to know the whole fucking story from your situation. It's not that long of a fucking story, bro. Alright? You tell me the whole story from your situation. Your name's fucking cleared. Because I say, because you tell me what really happened. Like, you tell me what happened. You tell me what you may or may not have said. That may or may not have been construed as threatening at some point. You tell me why, where it started, who you were around and affiliated with at the time. Alright. And like, when and how and why you're not affiliated with them anymore. And it's all good. Like, if you can do that, your fucking name is clear as far as I'm concerned. And as far as I'm concerned, is pretty good, bro. Now Ron and Betty are retracting messages. Okay, that's... Man, I'm gonna get on his ass, bro. Thank you, Wetback. Much appreciated. Seriously. Bro, I'm really happy about that, dude. No, dude. You're, bro, Wetback. I'm like, it's like kind of humbling, dude. Thanks for me and Hank the Tank are your slaves. You can sell us in slave market. I don't want slaves, bro. Stop whining to Giuliano about it, then. Who's the source? Lane. The source is Rio, Gnome Chad, those people. Okay? Hold on, Douglas. Wait, Douglas. Are you saying you need your name cleared by, if you need your name cleared by, dude, Rio's not clearing your name. Rigo, don't you know this, dude? Don't you understand? Rigo is... Here, let me tell you Rigo's life story. I'll condense it really quickly, okay? Like, and it's obvious to anyone who's actually like, known enough people and can perceive qualities and categorize shit, right? Rio, I guarantee you, was an overprivileged fucking kid. A very Elliot Rodger, like, fucking entitled fucking kid. He was probably very shy. He was probably bullied often enough, but he also was entitled, and he also was bitter, and he was also narcissistic. Okay? He has a lot of fucking what they call mimetic desire. Okay? Like, he's got a little bit of borderline personality disorder in him too, as well as narcissism. Okay, meaning, and how that comes out is, uh, um, you know, somebody like a guru who he originally idolized and wanted to be around, right? What Guru thought was funny, Rio thought was funny, hence all the fake laughter and all that bullshit, right? Then his narcissism kicks in, right? And he wants to start building something for himself. Because he, in his own mind, it's his destiny to be fucking recognized, right? Starts lying about shit, making shit up, alienates himself from sorry, Rio's gone, or I think it was that Rio started with some other fucking guy that was like an underling of Guru. Okay, whatever the fuck happened. Okay, Rio got self-destructive, and Guru rightfully fucking just basically fucking 86 him from everything about himself. So then Rio goes out on his own, he makes his channel, and at some point he links up with these people, Gnome Chad and Eagle MMA. Or maybe he already knew them. I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Okay? The people who click, people who fucking, like, dude, me, No Chill, Paradox, I'll say Lane, okay, Musical, people like that, right? We click. We've similar enough sensibilities. We're also very different from each other and shit. Like, okay, we get along. We would get along as friends. We would go get drinks. Okay, we'd go get drinks tomorrow after fucking KSW, if we happen to all be in the same location. Right lane, cheers. What are you drinking? Okay. Mega, thank you. I don't right now. I do not look handsome. However, my worst day, me not looking handsome, okay? Like, Tommy C, no, Mega's not a dude. Tommy C, please change your picture to an actual picture of yourself. Alright? Really, bro. Because, like, yeah, this is about the worst, like, this is probably the worst I've ever looked. And, like, the reason that I don't care, okay, is because I'm not here to fucking model. I've been a fucking model. It sucked. It's awful. It's awful. When I talk about fucking grooming or attempted grooming, that shit's fucking borderline unescapable unless you quit. And then, maybe if you got a student loan terminated, it ain't that easy. So, you have to fucking deal with it. But you don't have to really deal with it, not if you're not a soulless fuck. Anyway, Ron, Tommy C, no. He reads messages in slow mode. Ron, you're right. I do read. I'm reading the shit slowly, and I'm trying to speak in a way that's like, somewhat emphatic, because really I'm trying to reach one person. Right now I'm trying to reach one person above all. That would be Douglas. Okay? Giuliano, if you think Douglas is in the clear, tell the guy making these accusations he's innocent. You get this whiner off my back. Hank, you would no, Hank, stop, kid. Hank, listen, man. Look, you debated No Chill, and you debated Good Noodle. Okay, you're a smart guy. Okay, and you're an intelligent kid, and you can speak intelligently. All right. Good Noodle did cook you in a debate. And that's fine, dude. You'll probably cook him in another one, okay? And we're all friends, right? No chill outpointed you, I'll say, in a debate. And you'll do the same back, maybe, whatever. I'm not like I'm a different breed, bro. I'm reading the shit. I'm being emphatic on certain things, bro. Like bro. Before you even know where you're going with something, I will know where you're going, and I do not mean that disrespectfully. Okay, you know the way that you phrased the question you asked me before, you know, it's not. I'm not insulted, dude. I'm not taking shit personally. I'm not digging my heels in. I'm not being defensive. I'm not doing anything like that, dude. I'm just telling you the connotation of it, bro. It's like there's not like shit doesn't really get by me, bro. It really doesn't. I'm good. Like when I want to, I'm very good at making it seem like it does, though. All right, Hank, I like you. I consider you to be I don't know, bro, you're one of the boys. You're a fucking associate, dude. I like you. Seriously, we share similar points of view. I'm glad we could, we did that stream last night, and fucking, and we'll do more, bro. All right, but you don't have, but your straightforward and unfiltered approach, okay, is not my straightforward and unfiltered approach right now. What my straightforward and unfiltered approach is Douglas. Douglas, for the love of God, just please give me your side of this, okay? Because here's what I was told in a straightforward and unfiltered way, okay? I'm pressing you about it, yes I am, dude, but what I'm not doing is I'm not accusing you of shit, Douglas. I'm pressing you because I want you to tell me, okay? I want you to tell me, I'm seriously, I want to see this through your fucking eyes so I can understand, okay? Because I'll tell you the truth, Douglas. I'll be even more fucking honest, bro. I don't want you to be on the hook for some shit that you said that you didn't mean, okay? That people could isolate out of context or even in context, okay? But that it isn't actually backed by any kind of genuine, danger or threat or anything like that, okay? I don't think that you meant to threaten people. Yo, hang the tank. I promise you it's the truth. I really do. And it's fucking weird as fuck, bro. Hank, seriously, it's weird as fuck. But ask, No, 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 no. No, Hank, don't tell him to leave. Hank, seriously, stop. Hank, seriously, stop, dude. Don't tell him to leave because I'm trying to tell him, Douglas, I'm basically your fucking way of clearing your name right now. I'm not. Yeah, Jesus Story and Talmud, I enjoy you. Don't ever, yeah, Lane and Hank, and I mean Lane just cheered to that, so I don't think Lane's gonna ban you either. Um, Chad King, you're an absolute weirdo, bro. You act like I started when you randomly bring it up. It's almost like you want me to make fun of you. Who? Wait, Chad King. Oh, oh, this shit. Rio's brother. Yo, nigga MMA. Who's Rio's brother with the big nose, buddy? Bro, first of all, I look nothing like Rio. Okay? Sorry, dude, literally, this is why I'll never grow, I'll never actually, wear facial hair like that. Mustache grows way faster than the rest of it, which makes my nose look retardedly huge, bigger than it actually is. This is what happens when you glaze a weak snake male Rio. Weak snake male like Rio. His fans made him like that. Um, I have a theory that that guy Gnome Chad is actually way more responsible for a lot of that shit than not that Rio is necessarily, but that he's behind like a huge part of it. Douglas, am I correct? If you're Hank, you should not have told Douglas to leave. You should not have told Douglas to leave because the problem with that now is that, look, I'm gonna give. Here, actually, wait a second. Before I say anything, let me catch up with this fucking chat. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Keep up the grind set. Word Adam P. Always. I'm an old member of. Yeah. See, Hank, you gotta realize something, like, that I've come to realize. I've had a fucking YouTube channel for not even 3 months, alright? This shit goes back, like, a couple of years. I've come to know what I've come to know, alright? But. And I'm not fucking in this for this shit. Oh my god. Man. Yo, Tommy. Tommy? Either cutting that part out and pinning a single sentence comment clearing my name as a misunderstanding, or just a pinned comment without the edit, or a 10-sec short clearing my name, etc. would work. Douglas. Douglas, what do you think your name needs to be cleared of? Can you Bro, Douglas. I just want to know what is Anglo-Saxon pagan? Douglas is schizopedo, and this has been known for a while. I know I got cooked and outpointed, but I'll be happy with my views regardless. I'm happy with my performances. Hank the Tank, I am not coming at you, bro, by the way. I like you, dude. I like you. Dude, we fucking run that. Dude, come on. We were fucking on a stream last night. Fucking Good Noodles drunk as hell. We were joking around. Bro, you know that. Like, and you're a smart guy, dude. I'm not fucking, like, I'm not coming at you. Just like, sometimes, just like, but like, it's like, you, like, I found one or two things you said, like, fucking earlier, like, literally up the chat a few minutes ago to be slightly presumptuous. That's what I said. Doesn't mean I don't like you. Doesn't change the nature of our, whatever you want to call it, fucking friendship, dynamic, whatever. Does not change anything like that, okay? It's just, like, we're just fucking talking, living life. We don't walk away from this pissed off, like, none of that. Alright? You talk all this about Rio Num Ego, but you're entertaining one of the biggest bands right now. Is that you, Anglo-Saxon pagan? Yeah, Hank, chill out for a minute. Hey, Hank, that's what I'm saying. Hank, no. You want to quote Kendrick Lamar, bro? Do you really want to quote Kendrick Lamar? Hendrick Lamar. Do you want to quote Jimi Hendrix? Because it's an argument who's more quotable. And most people don't know that, actually, about Jimi Hendrix. Most people overlook how good of a lyricist he was. Adam P, it's like Kendrick said, if I catch flies, it's gonna be alright. Alright, well, Hank, what I meant by what I was saying before, it's a friendly fade, let's keep it that way, alright? To quote Hendrick. That's all I was saying. Jesus turns down. Giuliano is Imperial race from Elder Scrolls games. I wasn't talking about you. Rigo has an actual brother. Oh, really? How do you know that he has a giant nose? That's not my smoke detector. That's fucking out in the goddamn balcony. Jesus. My smoke detector used to be right there. There's a video on my Instagram of me hammering it off the wall. Alright? Um. Hold on, Lane. Lane. Hey, Lane, where are you? Man. Sorry, I got this going. Yeah, kinda sad. Ron, all good. Hank, once again. Yeah, Ron, or Hank. So many unhealthy people tonight. Yeah, I know, Lane. And Ron, yes, I know. Touching kids, that's so inappropriate. Yo, are you, like, it is actually. Motherfucker, like, what are you being facetious about fucking pedophiles? And I'm not fucking I'm not this fucking, what's his name? That dumb, like, Eastern European fucking dude with a pedophile hunting show. I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to talk about Rigo, really, or any of that shit. I'm literally trying to help this kid Douglas fucking, you know, just be like, just say it, just fucking tell me in his own words what happened, okay? And he knows what I'm talking about, okay? What he said, okay? What he said that might have been perceived as threatening, okay? And like very threatening and in no uncertain terms, but you know, but was nonetheless not was nonetheless an empty threat, incapable of actually being carried out first and foremost, and was coming from a place of misplaced aggression, being manipulated by certain entities, okay, etc., and like that he understands that, and going forward, why, like, he's not like that, and shit would never happen again. That's what I'm trying to do. Can't please everybody, Hank. Is that right? Yeah, Hank, you got a lot of like. What are you gonna do when you run out of T-shirts, bro? You're gonna have nothing left to say. What's going on here, G? Anglo-Saxon painters. I'm such a sack of shit. Why don't you do something about it, Douglas? The reason he doesn't do something about it, Douglas, and the reason that nobody does anything, dude, Douglas, you know what? I feel you, dude. Okay. I feel you on that one thing. Okay. I don't know who Anglo-Saxon pagan is. I know that Lane timed him out for saying for just leveling you with accusation after accusation. Okay. I'm not doing that. Okay. And I'm not like Lane. Where are you? And Lane, that was a good call. Douglas, look, dude, I'm not a fucking I don't come from this YouTube fucking world. Okay, I really don't, bro. I don't do this keyboard warrior shit, accusations and fucking, and just people the secret handshaking bullshit and turning on people and this person's in that community, that person's in this community, okay? Like I'm not like that, bro. I'm not, okay? We're talking. You can talk to me. You can tell me this is what was going on at the time. Okay. I did say this shit. I said, I said I'm like I threatened this person or said this person. Obviously, I was never gonna do anything. Obviously, I don't know where they live. Like, okay, you could just tell me that, and I'm gonna be like, okay, dude, please don't do it again, and we're good. And we're good, fresh, done. No fucking, like, your name's cleared. Okay, I just need to hear it from you, dude, because I can't clear your fucking name if I'm putting words in your mouth and that I don't really know what the fuck's going on in your actual mind, right? Yeah, Jimi Hendrix, bro. I don't live today. Look at the actual lyrics for that song. Jiggy, don't ask, dude. Yeah, word. Please play some music. Please. Oh, you didn't say please, Jesus. Yo, nobody cares. What is the U.S. currency backed by? Not gold since 1971, Tomcat. Go for Voodoo Child? No, dude. That's. Yeah, wow. Right away, the greatest hits. It's lame. Uh, yeah, no, but it used. Lane, Federal Reserves, it's the Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve, by the way. Lane, true. Here. Here, let's do a poll. See who knows the answer to this. I mean, what's a fucking true or false? Yo, vote in that true or false poll. There's an answer. You're welcome, Jesus. Starting telling. Knowledge speaks, wisdom starts. Yo, Hank. I wish someone would hurry up and execute me so I can be on my miserable way. No, I don't. No, will I live tomorrow? Lane, present. Oh, because I keep saying Lane, you're like present. That's adorable, actually. Yeah, I'm overlooking so much shit to try to get this kid to Anglo-Saxon. I would be I would be new dialect into that shit, talking cocks. Douglas, I'm sure you kicked the shit out of him, dude. I'm not like, bro. You were like, I gave you. Remember before, like, yeah, bro. I'm sure, like, you look like a kid you could fucking fight, maybe. Okay, probably that dude for sure. He's a guy on YouTube calling himself Anglo-Saxon pagan. Like, I mean, whatever. Pagan Rome is better than Christian Rome, but it wasn't Anglo-Saxon and all that fucking bullshit. Listen, Douglas. Douglas? Here's what's actually important. All right. I'm trying to like. Rush, Pink Floyd, the Alan Parsons. Those are all terrible bands, bro. Even the Who is like the softest band of a generation of dope bands. It's funny when people in live chats act like children and don't follow the host rules, get timed out, and then cry authoritarianism afterwards. Word, Hank the Tank. Hank the Tank. That's very Hank. That's very on point of you. That's a very very on point fucking thing to say, and I'm serious. I need to restock my motivational speaker t-shirts this Christmas. No, don't, dude. Like set them on fire, bro. Set them on fire and go grab go get an Aphex Twin t-shirt and fucking and I'll take you out, dude. What kind of girl do you want to lose your virginity to? I'm fucking with you, dude. Hank, if you can't tell, obviously I consider you like like definitely somebody like that I get along with. Dare I say, friend. Here comes DJ with the master plan. I fly out, ask those two little pussies, Dark Star. Okay, now we're talking, Douglas. Now we're talking. Dark Star, I know who that is. He's the fucking faggot with the Majin Buu symbol. Yes, thank you, Douglas. He's appeared in my chat before. He's also appeared on fucking Clown Show chat. So now we're piecing together this ring of fucking sex offenders and fucking manipulative scumbags who infect the fucking MMA YouTube community, and I have to fucking deal with the fucking bullshit of it. Not as much as some do, but yeah. So I'm dealing with it so that I don't have to deal with it. Like, Lane, Mega, if you're still here, and I hope you are, I'm sorry this has to be part of your night. But this is the thing, right? If I don't fucking purge, like, certain things, they will bleed over and into other, if I don't kill this right now, by killing it, Douglas, and by kill it, that's like, I'm essentially, I'm trying to help you, dude. Cause like, like all these people could say they've heard you say fucked up shit. That you said fucked up shit. That you what was it that you know that what's his name that you asked that you were asking Coda sus questions. Okay. That that you were still around in Rio's community. I don't give a fuck what people are saying. Okay, Hank, I swear to God, ask fucking No Chill. Ask, dude. Ask musical. Ask musical if DJ Aiden. Ask DJ Aiden. Here, Jigsaw knows. Look, dude. Jigsaw's an OG, bro. Ask Betty. No, Lane. It's not that, dude. Lane. So Dark Star. If so, Lane, that doesn't work. You know why that doesn't work? Dark Star's popped up in my chat, right? And he's had to be timed out. But the problem with just ignoring them, okay, is it's no, Lane. People don't take clown shows seriously, okay? The problem is there are kids, Lane. There are actual kids. Did you see Musical's video? Like, there are actual kids, okay, that have in the span of what, a year and a half, 2 years, gone from children to very young adults and been groomed, manipulated, and then turned into minions of fucking Dark Triad, which is basically Rio, Eagle, MMA, and Gnome Chad. Dark Star, and then they have their gaggle of less intelligent, fucking, subservient people like Dark Star and who's the other one Douglas just mentioned? Um, Toxic Shock. Okay, and there's a few others. That's what the situation basically is. Yo, Lowdown, she's not sus. No, Lowdown. You know what, Lowdown. I'm defending him a little bit too, right now. All right. And Lane's not sus. She just doesn't know what the shot is completely. She doesn't know what the situation is completely. All right. And Lane has a good heart, and she doesn't want any fucking conflict, and she doesn't want people. And what Lane sees is a bunch of people ganging up on this kid, and that's a situation I'm doing my very best not to actually have happen. Okay. Because I don't think this kid is really. I don't think this kid is really. You know Douglas, I don't think that you have. I don't think you're cut from the same fucking cloth, bro. As Rigo, as Gnome Chad, and all, and as Dark Star, and all these fucking or any of them, bro. How you ended up in their chats, in their communities, and shit like that. Okay, bro. It's the same way that Coda did, probably some version of that. Okay. Wait, who's Lane? Yo, Lane, you're a mod. You know what? Lowdown, lowdown, lowdown. Don't lowdown. I'm telling you right now. Do not fucking don't start about Lane. Lane is 100% not sus. Lane is 100% fucking like I vouch for Lane 100%. All right. Don't seriously. Don't say another fucking word. Like saying shit about Lane. It's fucking stupid. Alright? You're being stupid. And I'll personally time you out. Lane could have done it. Dude, Lane and Lowdown, this is how fucking like diplomatic Lane's being. She's a mod of mine. She could time her ass out. Like she hasn't done it. So please, dude, don't be stupid. Um Jesus. Hank, is this? Do you find this really incomprehensible? Thoughts on missing 411? Some of those cases are very interesting, but once I found out that the same guy behind it really believes in Bigfoot, it he himself, because then I'd rather just read about the cases than watch anything he had his hands on. God damn it! I thought I was mean to Hank. I'm not mean to Hank. Who's being mean to Hank? Then ignore me, moron, please. Who's yeah? Lane. Don't worry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lowdown. I'm sorry. I'm behind on chat. Like but like it seems like as soon as I said what I said. So yo, here 30 minutes. Lowdown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because Lowdown's normally chill. I'm sorry that this is polarizing, but Douglas, I really am like trying to help you. I don't clock you to be like one of these fucking people. All right, Lane, no, the person who implicated my name in their vid did. You give a few examples of. Okay, all right. So now that you've said that, Douglas, you can say the name of the person. Okay, not the name. You know what I mean. Okay, you could say musical made the videos he made. Your name's there. Now, is your name there? Like the other, because Lane, what you gotta understand is that this account that Douglas is on right here, he was Douglas Memo with no picture before. Now, Douglas, you having two accounts or more, that in itself is not a big fucking deal. Um, yeah, Hank the Tank, I know. I know. Private banker more is what I'm responding. Um, not quite, Lane. Like I said, I ain't asking for much. No apologies. Okay, so he can clear your name now, Douglas. For him to clear your name, this is what I've been getting at, Douglas. For him to clear your name, okay, and to clear your name. Now, you did, I believe you did do what, you know. I believe you did do what I've been told. Not by him, but by people who know, like, but by people who are aware of it, obviously. Because, like, you threaten somebody, you don't really, like, I mean, it's easy to make empty threats, bro, but, like, you phrase certain things in a certain way, especially if people have families and children and shit, okay, loved ones, alright? It then becomes a problem, okay? Then you kind of put yourself on a list, okay? Not a real list, like you're not on like a list legally anywhere, but you're on a list in people's minds. People see your shit, all of that. Okay, you acquire a reputation that way. In order to not have that reputation anymore, or to have like or for people to be like, oh yeah, Douglas isn't like that anymore. Douglas is cool. Okay? Douglas, forget about it in Italian accent. No, Jesus, hold on. Did you just say Oink, Floyd, and Rush are terrible? Yo, Jesus, yes, I said Pink Floyd and Rush are terrible, bro. And the Who. Alright, you probably like, bro, you probably like Styx too, don't you? And 38 specials and bullshit. Um, it's not Ooh, I'm walking here, bro. It's a midnight cover. Can I play Angel by Hendrix? No, but I will play a Hendrix song that none of you have probably heard because he had fully produced shit when he died. Some of it went unreleased until as recently as 10, 12 years ago. guarantee you none of you have heard this song. Because no one heard it until. Hold on. Off the top of my head, Jimi Hendrix was born in November 27th, 1942. I swear to God, this is off the top of my head. You can look at my computer's not like Wikipedia. He died, fuck me, July something, 1970. Check me on that. But he was 27. 27 Club. Whoa, message deleted. Yo, will you stop fucking lowdown? Retard, stop fucking. Hank's nickname is Scooter. Alright. Okay, so now we're cooking. Wow, I needed that. That was a good idea. Lane, good push. Angel was the wrong song. I mean, look, bro, if you still don't understand, I do understand, Douglas. You know what? Actually, alright. Whoa. Hold on. This is interesting. Okay, so that's Douglas's other account right there. Douglas, what's with that? Douglas, what is that? Hold on, Douglas, do you see that somebody just used the account that you were originally on before? Douglas is a pedo and one of Rio's biggest fans. Who is this? I'll hop on using a better phone. Alright, bet. You know what? I'm gonna give Douglas this. I'm gonna give Douglas. Darkstar got a great username, Grateful Dead song and all. But in the end, no. Darkstar is not a hard one to come up with. And he has a Majin Buu thing. I'll ask. Whoa. Hank. Oh yeah. Hank. You could ask musical. You could just Hank. Why don't you just ask No Chill? Like, Hank. It was hard for me to believe too. So I leave it for an hour and I didn't miss anything. All right. You know what, Guru sis? I'm sick of your fucking bullshit. Listen, little sis. All right. 10-minute timeout. All right. I'm getting authoritarian for a second. I'm gonna chat with Bodash for a second. Bro, can you I gotta debate that motherfucker now. Jesus fuck. This is so. Yo, tell Bodash this, Hank. By the way, can you do me a favor? Tell Bodash like I'm happy to just debate with him fresh, but I honestly, because he seems like an intelligent person and shit, I would appreciate I wouldn't, or I not I would, like, I like, he could say no or yes, doesn't really matter, but but we like he I think him and I could have a conversation, you know, and not instead of a debate necessarily, maybe not, but you know. Yo, time out this Douglas memo right here. Hank, you're a mod, buddy. Yes, I see. I see that. Now you're saying, yo, I'm not Lane. Are you talking to me? I'm telling you, you can time out whoever, and I'm deleting shit. Like, I'm deleting people. Any like who's wait, who the fuck? Wait, Lane, did someone just come at you? Lane. Okay. Alright, good, Ron. I want to go live tomorrow and hand out food to all those homeless people I live, bro. You should, man. Yo, that's a good idea, Wetback. That really is, man. Wetback, that's in that area, dude. Which around which neighborhoods? Cause like I know that part of Texas. Um, Okay, fake memo. What you got? Let him in. Okay. Ark is gonna love the. So this is a. See, this is what I mean. Lane, do you see what I'm talking about? Ark is fucking. Is clown show. Okay? Wait, what's he gonna love? What's he gonna love? Like, fucking nothing because he doesn't love himself and he's alienated all his loved ones? Ark is gonna. Wait, Douglas is in chat sucking them off, trying to clear his name. Ark is gonna love the clip of Douglas in here begging for my attention. Oh, game over? Really? With his fucking with his fucking is that true with his fucking like when I have 15 times the fucking subs he does since he's a sub counting faggot who's twice my age? Game over for me? Really? Cause Clown Show said so? Bro, seriously. Yo, Douglas Memo. Do people are making fake accounts? Okay, so this kid's getting harassed for real. I believe. Okay, wait, Lane. See, now Lane knows something that I didn't know. Lane, how do you know that? And who is Pickham? I don't know these fucking people. And why do you say he was mistakenly timed out? Maybe he was timed out because he fucking deserved to be timed out. I put Lowdown in his fucking nap, Lane. I did that. I did that because I don't like people fucking with you in case you haven't noticed. I don't not like Angel, it's just the wrong tempo for right now. Died September 18th, 1970. Did I say July 18th? I'm stupid. Wait, July 18th might be Janet Joplin. Um, the real Douglas is a pet. Yo, don't time out any Douglas accounts, please. No, it's not. Drop the link, man. That's a clone account. Right. Why are you saying not to time it? Well, I'm not going to time it out because it's evidence. This is a live stream. It's evidence of the shit. Let's see what's going on. His actual name is in both accounts, y'all. I got that, Lane. Lane, I understand. Douglas, type in here on the real memo account. Yeah, can you do that, Douglas? Betty's right. Yeah, thank you, Betty. Seriously, where the fuck you been all my life? Wait, up to no good. Wait, no, don't. What? Don't. Please don't time. I'm not timing anybody out. Nobody time anybody out for a second. Stop. No. Not fuck your life. You're good. Douglas, come in the memo. Come in on the memo account. Listen to what Woback Betty's saying. I'll never stop until the people know what Douglas is up to. Yeah, you just talked about clown show, you faggot. So I fucking know, like, I know what your agenda is, bro. You're an arm of a fucking absolute nonce, bro. You know your boss, bro. Your boss talked for fucking, bro. Your boss went on a 7-hour rant about how he wants to molest me, and then called me handsome, dude. He has issues of his own that fucking far exceed anything going on in this chat. I don't give a fuck about that queer arc, but Douglas does. Really? Because you said that. Because you said, okay, wait. You don't give a fuck about that queer arc, really? Because, let me scroll up for a second, bro. Because I believe your words were, the arc is gonna love the clip of, wow, arc's, bro, are you fucking salivating? Is your dick hard when you think about that? Arc's gonna love this. You fucking God, how do you live with yourself, bro? You fucking you like seriously. Do you know what you are? Like like you're the servants of a bottom feeding sociopath who's a moron on top of it and fat and he breaks his own furniture and he abuses you and he'll turn on you because his insecurity runs so fucking deep that he doesn't even know who his real friends are and he doesn't really even have any. He has a bunch of insecure children, okay, that are frustrated, okay, and he's fuming and fucking pissed off and it seems like healthy energy. Okay, Betty, 36 memo subs. What are you doing? What? Come in the memo. Giuliano's asking, Show you have the OG channel. It will be more evidence in your favor. Wait, what's going on? Memo, mods can see your account, 19 sub, other memo. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, Lane, I know, it rolls right off me too, okay? He says fucked up. He said he wanted to fucking molest me. He also called me handsome and cool, which is, you know, dude needs. I mean, I don't even care what he needs. I hope he doesn't get what he needs. I hope he keeps going like he is. I could give a fuck. Well, Black Betty, my real Orange Douglas memo account has only 4 subs. 36 memo subs. What are you doing? Comment. Giuliano's asking to show you the reason I'm asking is some people are schizo that talk to themselves on alt accounts for attention. Weird. Started doing Pick'em MMA, a CPL years ago. Douglas and I have been there ever since. Also in JMac and AC. Okay, Lane, do me a favor. I'm serious. Do me a favor. I know, wait, is a CPL a clip channel or something? I don't like these some of these fucking abbreviations. I don't know who JMac and AG are, if those are people, and I don't know what a CPL is. Anyone care to tell me? I knew it was the one with the Christmas. Okay. Alright, now help him out, Giuliano. Okay, I got rid of the fake memo. The real memo has a Christmas hat. Yeah, I remember the Christmas hat. Okay, word. Hank the Tank, they've cloned that one too, though, man. You see what I'm... Okay, I do, actually. I do, because it just happened before my eyes in real time. Hook up with the people Douglas is talking about and help clear some people, stop bugging with him. Hook up with people Douglas is talking about. Hook up with people. What are you talking about, Hank? The only person that can clear my name is Musical, for fuck's sake. Musical might be persuaded to clear your name, given this turn of events. J-Mac is kind of drunk drive. Who the fuck is J-Mac? Who the fuck is AJ? What is this CLP? God damn it. I don't Jesus, fucking Betty's done enough work. Maybe Ron and Hank, the two of you, or whoever the fuck, or Lane, for fuck's sake. Just could you guys co-author a fucking glossary, if you're or just tell me what a fucking CLP is and what JMac and what the other shit is. All right, and now here's the thing. And yes, Woback Betty, very well done. Adam. Alright, yo, Douglas. I'm gonna send you a clip. He implicated my name in his video. Now people like Chris Gray and others and Dougie's Corner spread the word that I'm a nonce because Musical said so. Well, why didn't you Douglas, is that okay, so is that why you were upset with Musical? Is that why when I say you threatened him, dude, I'm not being guided. I'm not being fucking clinical about that, bro. I'm not using the word threatened to try to back you into a corner. Okay? Two memo accounts, one has 36 subs, the other has 0. Got you, Ron. Okay. That's why you did it. Okay. Musical didn't call you a nonce in the vid. What did Douglas? You know what? Here, I'm gonna. Should I give this kid a fucking a link? I think, yo, Douglas, try that link that I sent you before. It might not work, but why the fuck did a green screen just go up? Jesus Christ. Can you not be there? So, alright. Douglas. I thought musical was my friend at first. Is gay? No, it doesn't sound gay, bro. Musical, dude. You know what sound like? I always thought the term mentor was a gay term. Musical has been like a mentor to me, dude. It's not. There's nothing gay about that, dude. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, Douglas. But you have to understand, he's known about, like, he's watched the progression of shit that I've come to learn about with Rio and Gnome Chad and all these fucks, and he saw what happened with that kid Coda, okay, and so anyone he saw associated with that, okay, he has a kid, okay, musical has a kid, all right, and you know he has a kid, like now I know, Douglas, I know that you can't do anything to musical. And I know that I don't think that you would, or that you would want to. I think that out of frustration of being, of being, looked at as guilty by association in a very condemning video that was also accurately condemning of the right people, that yes, you may have been swept up in that, okay? And that honestly, your story is more like fucking Coda's than, not saying exactly, but it's more like Coda's than it is like Rigo's. You're closer to that than you are to fucking Rigo. That is what I'm fucking getting. Do people see where I'm coming from? Douglas is Gnome Chad's best friend. Yo, look. Anyone know who First C is? Go to 316 of Musical's first Rigo. Alright. I can't? What do you... Wait. Will the real Douglas Memo please stand up? Yo, Lane, can you define the terms that you typed that I keep saying? Yo, no, so... Yo, so look, this kid Douglas, right? I don't think this kid Douglas is actually, like, a fucking arm of Rigo. I think this kid got... I think that, like, he came at musical with, like, threats and everything because he was frustrated because he was swept up in shit that, like, you know God, you get it, right? Also, Lane, oh no, okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... No, so just DM me. No, so I'm gonna say this shit right now on a live stream, okay? Because this is what I believe to be the case from the beginning, okay? I mean, now, well, not necessarily, but now that I've talked now that Douglas has said enough, and enough people have said enough, no chill, just DM me. Lane, even though Lane, there are certain things you're, I don't, however you want to put it, naive or just like didn't know about, but all right, Douglas seems like, somebody who is not fucking a threatening, dangerous person, okay? Douglas doesn't seem like he's a fucking pedophile. Yeah, Hank. Hank, I've talked to music. Hank, what do you think the basis for all the shit that I'm asking this kid about is? I talked to musical. It's musical telling me what's up, and you got to put yourself in musical's position, okay? When he makes that Rico video, which needed to be made, right? Okay, he got, he got attacked by some fucking Rigo people, and probably by one or two, definitely one being Douglas. This is the conclusion that I'm drawing. Okay, Douglas felt like he got fucking, like, he got lumped in with Rio. Now, Douglas, it's here. You know what? Should I let this? Should I should let this? No, chill. Here, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask 5 people. Okay. Those 5 people are. Alright, 316 or more. The 5 people I'm asking Lane, I'm asking No Chill. Alright, I'm asking Will Black Betty. I'm asking Ron. And I'm asking Adam P. Okay? Earlier, okay, I brought fucking Douglas on my live chat for like 5-10 minutes, okay? Not in this stream. Now that we're talking about real shit, okay, and I've been told, you know, events that happen and all this shit has come out, do I now give Douglas a link so he can come on this live stream and speak for himself so he doesn't have to type in his own defense forever? Okay? Douglas, I hope you're still there because, like, you're talking about clearing your name. Like, this is the opportunity. If No Chill, so No Chill, Lane, Ron. Okay, Ron says yes. I'm waiting on Betty. I'm waiting on Lane. I'm waiting on No Chill. Okay, word. That's just leaves Betty. And honestly, that's 3 people, so I'm gonna wait for Betty for literally 60 more seconds. Betty, you still there? Here's the thing is that musical not forgiving his actions, Hank, makes total sense to me. If I was musical, what am I gonna say? If I was musical that I would? Of course not. I don't think that he needs musical's forgiveness. I think that musical has a right to feel in no uncertain terms that he is safe, his children are safe, and that there's no fucking chance in hell that anything could possibly happen to them by way of this person or anyone this person knows, and that also this person has no intention of doing anything harmful, including doxing them or harassing them. Nothing. Okay? Musical has every right to all of that. Okay? As long as those things are the case, alright? Is that agreed? Hank the Tank, bro, they literally demodded me and ganged up on me for speaking out against all that gay ass shit. Okay. Alright, yeah, word, No Chill. Yeah, No Chill, I do want to meet you again on it. Alright, so how do I fucking, before it was super easy for me to fucking send like other things. Now it's not letting me. Alright, yo. Yo, Lane, he's not gonna be able to go on that stream. Memo, did I defend your ass on Concho 2 days ago? Did you, Ron? I don't know. Yo. Alright, Good Noodle, look. Fuck, Good Noodle's late to the party. Yo, someone DM Good Noodle and tell him what happened, dude. It's like, you know what? Here. Here's what I'm gonna do, real quick. How the fuck do you... So easy. Yo, where are you? John, no, I didn't know that, dude. Carretera, I bet on Carretera before. Yo, Douglas, chill, like, stay there, okay? Don't go on. Alright. Yo. Everybody, alright. So I do. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, because it's fucking annoying. Otherwise, Douglas. All right, Douglas. Yeah. What's your? I'm gonna have to fucking. Dude, I need to. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start a new stream, and like, there's gonna be a link. Okay. I need you to. I'm gonna need you to hit that, and fucking. You're gonna be on here, and you're gonna be able to fucking say all the shit in your own words. All right. Sir Doug Moore the first. Alright. Yo, everybody understand? Hey, Douglas, you hear me? Mog. Okay, I don't know who Mog. Yo, you're gonna tell me all this shit in like 30 seconds. I'm going to drop the fucking link. I can't do it through here. I have to stop this chat and start a new one, okay? Do people understand that? Ron, what did I just say? I'm about to do it, okay? Like, I don't. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna start a new stream. Douglas, he was on my live stream before. What do you mean own? What do you mean drop my own? How the fuck, Ron? What are you talking about? The kid's from Texas. It says he stays in Vegas right now. He does actually. I can see Vegas in the fucking background. Yo, I think. How the fuck, dude? I can't. Yeah, it's like it's not letting me fucking drop a link like it was before. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not using another person's link. God damn it! I'm going to start a new stream that starts where I can invite a fucking person. Okay, and I'm gonna invite him. So Douglas, you heard me? All right, so like 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, you're gonna see that. I want you to hit accept and you're good. Alright? Everybody cool? Everybody fucking just like wait for that stream to come out. Yo, you're just on time. The one and only Nicole. Yeah, how'd you know my ex's not last name? At least.